Team Kopish.
Being free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best we come again. Kopish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kopish, this is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Good evening, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to Team Kopish. It's the Monday night live show, so you know what that means, people. We're going to be speaking about Liverpool stuff. I was going to say going to be a lot of laughter, but I don't know if there is this evening because there's a lot to talk about with Liverpool and things aren't funny at the moment. A man like Matt here, Drift will be joining shortly. As always, guys, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also make sure you get involved in the conversation. The only rule we have here is no abuse and no rudeness to anyone else in the chat or one of us. Banter is all fun and games, and opinions are welcomed, whether you agree or disagree with us. Massive shout out to our sponsor, okjersey.com. Guys, whether you want to buy a football shirt for your club or represent your country at the World Cup, £15 is all you have to part with to grab yourself a shirt from OK Jersey, whether it be this season's, last season's, or retro kits. We're going to be grabbing some Jamaica kits. We're going to be grabbing them Kappa ones from 1998 and the new ones, hopefully, and wearing them during the World Cup to support the Reggae Boys. So make sure you head over to okjersey.com and grab yourself a shirt. For a further 8% off, use the promo code Kopish. That's Kopish, no hyphen, Kopish, for a further 8% off. Visit okjersey.com. If you don't want to do that by typing it in, all you got to do is scan the QR code at the top of the screen. Make sure you do that now, people. Man like Matt, how you doing, bro?
Tired, bro. Tired.
Yeah, trust me, I hear
I'm tired, bro. Like, just, you know, when you're tired from a personal perspective, then your club is tired.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes it worse. Like, yeah, but the Liverpool fan base is in. I mean, let's be real, Carl. We've kind of been in meltdown since November, I would say.
But it feels like it's getting worse, isn't it?
Getting worse and worse. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. And obviously, after the defeat that we just had on the weekend, again, 12:30 kickoff. Yeah, we'll talk about it, Carl, because we need to we have to talk about it, bro.
Unfortunately, we do. We're going to start a very topic that I didn't think we'd be speaking about, and that is Zerbi. I was meant to bring it up on Twitter, but it's saying on my end, I don't know if this is showing for everyone else, but it's showing on my end that Twitter is down at the moment. I don't know if that's just me.
Oh, it's Twitter down, man. Is it?
I don't know. It's working on my phone, so we'll soon see. Yeah, it's working on my phone, so I'll run it from here.
Okay.
Right, so we'll start with Zerbi. Matt DT, I can't remember what correspondence he's from, has
Matt Law, you mean?
Matt Law, that's the right.
Daily Mail,
right. He's come
Telegraph,
out saying
Telegraph.
He's come out saying that there's a chance that Zerbi could be taking the role at Liverpool or Man United, but also has been linked with Spurs should they stay in the Premier League. I, for one, think Zerbi is a very good tactician, very good coach. But I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is a nonsense story, man. I don't know how you feel about this.
I think Zerbi wants to manage back in the Premier League. I think he's probably put something out there that he'll be interested, but I don't think we're interested in him. I think if you go and look at what Liverpool's probably after, a good man manager as well as a tactician, Zerbi might be a good tactician because I actually think he's pretty good tactically. Like, I think he can get his team playing ball, and I think he could be effective. But in terms of the man management thing, it could be one of the worst people that you could go get, or worst coaches. He's like the polar opposite to, I think, what Liverpool are looking for. So I don't see it. You know, when you just look at a coach and you think,
yeah,
that's a match, like with that club. Zerbi, unfortunately, do you know where Zerbi might work? Call me mad. He might work at City.
We say that though. I think Pep is a very good man manager on the whole.
Pep is a good man manager, but Pep is also a psychopath, though. Bro, have you seen when Pep is on the sidelines and he's just spitting? Like, he's a bit weird, bro. Like, he's a bit mad. Have you seen him?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't?
Every minute he's like, it's like, bro, you're right. He's a bit like, he's got that mad scientist kind of. I don't know, like Pepper's a bit mad. I think he can be a bit passive aggressive as well, but he does love the players though. He's just got a mad way of showing it. Like, you see when they won, Man City won, obviously they beat Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy that will like berate you, then give you the biggest hug and be like, I love you, my bro. But stop doing it. Like, he's that type of guy. Like, I don't know, but again, yeah. Pepper's a genius though. He's a genius. Yeah, maybe the Zerbi, maybe the ego doesn't match not the ambition, but match like the trophy cabinet. So maybe he might be out of his depth there. So maybe him being linked to Spurs is probably the right move. Although I'll be real, I don't think he does well at Spurs. You know, I don't know why. I don't think it works.
Yeah, he's a manager that will call out nonsense and all that stuff. But as a coach, though, man, just as an isolated conversation, just him as a coach, we saw what he did at Brighton. He's done well at Marseille. I know people straight away shut it down and be like, well, we beat Marseille 3-0 and that. I don't think losing a game makes you a bad coach all of a sudden. And I think he's shown over the course of him being a manager and the fact that his peers seem to rate him quite highly as well. Do you think from a coaching standpoint, Zerbi could be something that we look at and something that could actually meet the needs of what we want as fans?
Just from strictly a coaching point of view, yeah, because De Zerbi can coach. Like, he gets his team playing ball. They're like, De Zerbi's teams are aggressive, front-footed, possession-based teams. They are good. When they're on their A game, they are very hard to beat in it. And you could argue that a bit like, maybe not so much Emery, because Emery has won things, but maybe De Zerbi needs that next step up to really, because as good as Marseille are, I don't think Marseille would ever win League 1. I don't think they have the capacity. And then you go and look at Brighton. How far was he supposed to take Brighton? Do you know what I mean? Like, he done well at Brighton with the players that he had there. He had them playing some serious ball. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't he there when Caicedo and McAllister was in the pivot?
If I'm not mistaken, he was, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But bro, he's a good coach. I just think it can't be just a coach, you know, Cal, because we always say like there's other things as well. Like, you can be a great coach, but then, because here's the thing, I know people like, if you believed Arne Slot was at least decent last year, actually, no, that what I was going to say doesn't really work, because he's been crap as a man manager and as a tactician. So it's kind of ruled him. Yeah, he's kind of been terrible in both areas. But what I was going to say is, yeah, it still doesn't work. Yeah, Slot's just not good enough, bro.
Yeah, he's not. We speak about, I want to open up a wider conversation. We speak about the need for a tactician, but we also speak about the need for a man manager. Nowadays in football, and Drift speaks about this a lot, and a lot of people in the chat agree with him, football feels to be very system orientated and almost over coach and over use of tactics now. Do you think it's a situation whereby yeah, that's getting removed. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. Do you think it's a situation?
Did you even see the display pic?
Yeah, I know.
Bro,
yeah, I know. It happens. Do you think Liverpool, if we do move on from Arne Slot in the summer, do you think we need more of a man manager or a tactician? I know people will say the obvious is, we need someone who can do both.
We need both, but all right. But if you had to like lean towards,
let's say someone was either 70% tactics and 30% man manager, or 30% tactics and 70% man manager, which one would you go for?
What the flipping hell? What is going on? We're under attack. Chat, this deal with that mods. we're actually under serious attack. What the?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on slow mo.
The flip, bro.
Yeah, don't watch that, man. God, what are you saying? 70%
Yeah,
man
yeah,
manager
yeah.
or 70% tactical?
I'll probably lean towards man manager more so.
Why is
If
that?
I had to. Reason being is because you're gonna like this one. Would you rather a De Zerbi or a Gerrard? Because I think Gerrard is more the man manager. De Zerbi's more like the tactician. Who would you prefer if you had to pick one out of the two to be Liverpool manager? Who do you trust more? So even though De Zerbi probably has the, you go,
I'm gonna be
you're not
real.
gonna say I think.
Shall I tell you why it's a
Go.
tough one for me? Because I think Liverpool, we're a very unique club in terms of our desire. We need that fan connection with regards to having a manager who connects with the fans and all that stuff. However, the Zerbi from a tactical standpoint is kind of head and shoulders, maybe even waist up ahead of Gerrard, to be honest.
I hear it, but do you trust him?
Who, De Zerbi?
Yeah, do you trust him? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust De Zerbi as a man manager. I feel like De Zerbi could be the type of coach that would have fallouts with certain players, and that's the last thing we need after we feel like potentially Arne Slot is losing the dressing room or lost the dressing room. So would you go back to that same manager again?
Say Gerrard had the same issue at Aston Villa. He had fallouts with players,
but I don't think that would happen at Liverpool, though. I don't know why. I just feel like Liverpool's his home. I think the players will respect him more. It's Anfield, like it's. Do you know what I mean? I don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
It's what I'm saying. It's because Klopp obviously was more of the man manager than the tactical side of things. In my opinion,
who would get the best out of the players? Who would you trust more? If you like you said, because the question was, would you if you had to choose? Obviously, you want both, but would it be the man manager or would it be the so-called tactician? Which one would you lean towards and why?
Honestly, Matt, I don't know. Now you've asked and reversed the question to me. I genuinely don't know because I think if we had good tactics this season, like I think Slot's man management is poor. But if his tactics were up to par, I actually think we'd have won way more games this season. That being said,
in other words, you picked Zerbi then.
Honestly, Matt, I don't know. I'm sitting on the fence and I'm being a hypocrite because I've asked you the same question. I don't know, Matt. That's me being honest. I don't know because again, we had the beauty of having Klopp, who, especially with Buvac, them two seemed like the ultimate partnership. And dare I say, even when we had Linders seemed to have a really good relationship with the players as well. It's only when Linders started to, in my opinion, have his more of a blueprint on the club that things started to go a bit wayward from a tactic standpoint. But in terms of a man management standpoint, like I never really felt much concern. Now, don't get me wrong, there were the odd players where I was like, Klopp could be doing better by those players. I think he could have done a bit more for Origi, for example, Shaqiri, Minamino. But that's a handful of players. You can accuse any manager of that. I think I look at Slot and I find it very difficult to actually pick 5 players who I feel he's done right by over the last year, for example, or anything like that. That being said, I do think someone who can actually motivate these players would go a long way. And I'd probably go man manager, do you know? I probably would. I think some of these players, this is going to sound really harsh because I'm speaking like I'm not even really from this generation when I kind of overlap the generation of players to an extent. These players aren't what they used to be in terms of from a mentality standpoint. I think these players nowadays, because of social media, because of the abuse they get on a regular basis, I actually think they do need like almost like a father figure of a manager, not just someone cold-hearted. Like I don't know if Rafa Benitez survives in this era of football with that cold-heartedness and just get on with your job type of style. I think you need someone who can actually put their arm around the players, actually connect with the players, and then move forward from there. Because I think once you have the buy-in from the person, I think the tactics come naturally. Whereas if your tactics are brilliant, but the players don't actually connect with you, I don't think you build up that rapport personally.
That's what I was gonna say. So it's like I don't know. It's just think of it as being in a normal job, right? Say like you got very good people skills, but you actually like in terms of doing the job, you might not be the greatest, but I always feel like you can get better and better. Plus, your people skills are very, very good to have. It's the same thing as man management skills. If you got very good man management skills, you can always improve on your coaching. Whereas I kind of feel like it's the other way around. If you have amazing ideologies, ideas, but you're just not a good man manager, I don't think that's ever going to change. I don't think that because that's just not you. Remember, you can always improve aspects of if you're good at something. But and I'm not saying you can't be being a man manager, but I feel like you either have it or you don't have it. You know how some people just have it? Like Ancelotti just has it. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just not like, I don't think you can't make Ancelotti. That's just who he is. You can't make a Jurgen Klopp. You couldn't have made a Wenger, even Sir Alex Ferguson. All these guys, even though they're kind of tacticians in their own right, how they were able to get the best out of the players. They have amazing man management skills, bro. And this is why I feel like even though Klopp had tactics, because remember, Klopp was known for the gegenpressing and whatnot. But we always used to get sometimes frustrated and be like, sometimes tactically he does like, I wish he could just switch it up a bit.
But remember what we used to say: do plan A. If you don't plan A doesn't work, plan A harder.
Yeah. However, in our recent history, Klopp has still been the best manager to get the most out of the players because he is the number one motivator.
Do you know what? This is a sick question from Jamrock. Big up Jamrock.
Fine.
If the tactics bring the very best out of the players, does the man management become easier?
If the tactics bring the best out of the players, does the man management become easier?
Because I feel last season, man, let's be real, last season, all the players seem to really like Slot. Like from very early on his tenure. And that's because the tactics were working, we were winning games.
Okay, no, that's fair to say.
Could that be the case then?
Do you know what? All right. That's fair to say. And maybe because, all right, let me ask you this then. I don't know if you've got this.
Is that not the case with Guardiola?
Yeah. Remember, players will always be more happy when they understand what's going on and they like what they're doing. It's when they don't like what they're doing where there's a disconnect. It's like in life. You're going to get frustrated if there's a disconnect in something that you're doing. You're going to find it more difficult, more agitated, more... Do you know what I mean? This is what's happened. This is what's happened this season. Went away from principles. He went away from things that people liked and enjoyed to now doing things that people are not enjoying and are finding difficult to implement. There's now going to be a disconnect. And the disconnect has gone to the point where we can't do very well. And speaking about that, Cal, I want to bring up a comment that Virgil said. I think I spoke about it on Hassam's show. And I'm just going to, this is for the people that maybe didn't hear about it. Big up the chat, each and every. So Van Dijk said, when Hugo comes off and you look at the team, there was not a lot of runs in behind. That wasn't the issue why we lost, but it changed a bit of our game. When he made changes, the formation changed and the positions changed. And then you're asking different things. When you hear that, what does that say to you?
It sounds like Virgil's fed up with the tactics, like we are.
Yeah, and this is the first time I've heard
initially sounds.
Yeah,
but at the same time, is it also him saying we had an injury to a key player, we're kind of done for? I don't. It's very hard to read Virgil. Sometimes it is, and the part of being a captain is not letting things fall out too much in the media and all that. So I get, and I mean, sometimes you want players to say a bit more, sometimes you want them to say a bit less. So it's very hard striking that balance. It's difficult sometimes with Virgil. I feel he plays his cards quite close to his chest, and I think he has to do that as captain.
He's very measured, but I do feel like this is just me, and I'm speculating. I can only go off what I've read. I'm reading it as, I don't know why the manager decided to bring on another midfielder when we have attackers on the bench. One's a young person and one is an experienced, but decided not to use either of them. And then when he says that, and then you're asking for different things. He's kind of saying this manager's asking for us to do up the most. Like, we're already in a bad shape and they want us to do something more. Do you know? Again, chat. I'm probably doing the whole. I know what this means. I'm just trying to go off from how it sounds. It sounds like he's very frustrated, very pissed off, and he said. He also said. What was another telling thing he said? My initial reaction is one of frustration. I think I've been repeating myself lately. It is the situation. I was also surprised when I don't want to read that bit because you're going to speak about that, innit?
Yeah, we're going to speak about that.
Yeah.
I do want to speak about the tactics though, Matt, and I'm glad you segue to that. So, can you see that, Matt, on the screen?
Yes.
So this is how we lined up against Brighton. I think we can all agree with it seemed like it was the box midfield, 2 up top, right? So
everyone wanted, basically, if I'm not mistaken.
Very, very narrow formation, but because of the energy and pace of Frimpong and Kirkes, they kind of can cheat the system with this, right? Because they get the flanks themselves. Now, obviously, we lost Ekitike very early on the game, and as a result, he brought on Curtis Jones, which again, for the life of me, I genuinely don't understand. So this is what we went to. We went to this formation where Wirtz became the second striker and Gakpo. But because of this happening, we almost got into a situation where it was almost a little bit like this.
I agree. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Which again, for me, doesn't get anything good out of Curtis Jones being here. Very little out of Szoboszlai being here, and then Grav and Mac have just not seemed to mesh very well.
How about this, Carl? I'm not even joking.
Sorry,
swap Gakpo with Wirtz, because I don't know if you saw during the game, Gakpo kept on. There were times when Gakpo was trying to stay up front, and then there was times he was dropping back into the half space on the left, and Wirtz became the number 9. And I remember during the watch long, I kept on saying, "On my days, we're using Wirtz like Gyökeres, shuttle runs. What's going on?" Do you remember? I think there was a couple of long balls that we played, and Wirtz chasing after the ball, and I'm like, "What's happening? I don't understand."
Yeah.
And to Virgil's point, he's also seeing this. He's seeing it there. He's live at the Amex. And he's thinking, I've got the so-called striker withdrawn to the half left space, and I've got the creative number 10 now doing shuttle runs. So when they're clearing their lines, Cal, when they've got the ball and they're looking up, they're just thinking this is madness. Do you get, like, I'm just trying to think, all right, Cal, I'm Virgil, you're Ibu. Yeah, we're trying to put out wave and wave after fire, and we're not playing very well anyway. I give you the ball, Cal. You look up. You play a long ball, figure someone's going to chase it. You see Florian Wirtz up against flipping, I don't know, Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk might not be the quickest, but
Van Heck, it's a no-brainer. It's not.
No, we're going to be looking at each other, Cal, like this is the game plan, and the manager wants us to.
Well, it's like,
you're going to have that moment in the game, Cal, where me and you going to look at each other and go, "This is what he wants us to do." You know?
Yeah, it's like playing Coutinho as a false 9 or as a 9. We'd be pulling our hair out. Yeah. I just want to ask though, Matt. And this is what effectively happened when Jones came on, right? It was Gakpo and Wirtz up top, and then Sobo and Jones were more advanced, and McAllister and Gravenberch.
Yeah.
What substitution would you have made if Ekitike got injured like he did? Who would you have brought on instead of Jones?
Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz.
I was gonna say we've got 2, bro. We've got 2.
Rio and Gamora.
Oh, so you'd have brought Rio instead of Chiesa?
Yes, Rio. I know people will say Chiesa, but we needed runs in behind, Cal. Rio doesn't need to be a traditional centre forward. He just needs to make runs and stretch the back 4. I trust Rio more to make something happen than Chiesa right now. And I have to be honest, Carl, the man even got sent home from international duty for not being but again, we'll get into that.
Yeah,
that's another. Yeah, that's madness. But it would be Rio for me. And I said it during the watch along. Do you remember? I said, why didn't he bring on Rio? I said, you need to stretch the game. If you're going to play a box midfield, this is why Ekitike was so key and why Virgil.
Really sorry to cut you though, Matt. Are you saying this based on me asking you a question today? Is this what you would have done on Saturday?
During the watch along, bro, I said it to you. I remember saying to you, I said, Cal, why didn't he bring on Rio? I said, we should have brought on Rio and play Rio. I said, I'd rather play Rio up front.
Should I be honest with you?
I said this at the time.
I'm not saying you're wrong, and I understand why you say it. I understand why a lot of the people in the chat are saying it as well. I still would have gone Chiesa, and I'll explain why.
Okay,
I
go
think
on.
from a physicality standpoint, I know he's not showing it a lot this season, but I think he's more physically able to hold up a ball more than Rio. Plus, Rio still likes the ball into feet, and he's not a striker. I think it would have hung him out to dry if we brought him on. And plus, the fact that Rio likes to occupy that left half space, and Gakpo also likes to occupy that. I think Chiesa could
Rio
be better being on the right.
Hey, you're right, but let me counter this though, if I can. Even though Rio has that natural thing with Gakpo where he'll go to the left, but Cal, he's drawing people with him because now they're worried. No disrespect to Chiesa. Chiesa hasn't got anything that people worry about. They know he's good, but they don't look at him and go, oh, shoot. When Rio drifts to the left, they're thinking, oh, crap, we've got to keep an eye on him. That can free up the middle. And now you've got the box crusher, like a McAllister, even a throwing verse if he's around there, and Gakpo, if Gakpo's smart, not smart enough, but if Gakpo's just not being silly and just hanging around Rio's space. Do you get what I'm saying, Carl? It's about creating an overload because you've got Rio who will pull to the left. Kirk has been that overlap. Yes, will be a bit more. In fact, we'll probably be a bit more not so lopsided because then it's not just about fring pong all the time. But do you get what I'm saying, or would you disagree with that?
No, I hear what you're saying. I still would have gone Chiesa, but I understand why people would say Rio because of just the season Chiesa's had and the lack of trust from the manager and all that. So I'm not sitting there saying, no, I'm right here. I can't double down on saying that Chiesa would have been the right option.
Preferred Chiesa.
I would have gone Chiesa, and then I'd have tried to maybe bring on Rio later on in the game, maybe to run a tight leg. But
I'm not even gonna fight the point. It's more about it's a disappointing fact that he done neither, bro. He brought on Jones and it made us worse, not due to the player. It's because what was being asked of the players.
Completely agree. Matt, I want to ask. I'm going to name some players here. Mamardashvili, Andrew Robertson, Curtis Jones, Ryan Gamoa, Trainioni, Chiesa. Someone in the chat put, I don't want to take credit for this, and they said the key to being a good man manager is not necessarily keeping the starting 11 happy because they're starting. They're going to be happy a lot of the time. It's knowing how to keep the non-starters or the rotation players or the squad happy. I've just listed 6 players who I believe, in my opinion, have been treated very well by the manager. Do you think that is the main issue he has? It's the players outside of the... Sorry, did you catch the last bit or...
No, I'm glitching, but I don't know if it's you or me. You're back now, I think.
I have no idea. But I'll repeat the question. So
yeah, if you
sorry, shout out to Dean. You got yourself, Dean. Ramsey, another one. Is it a situation whereby he's showing that he can't manage a squad this size, and not just that, is he losing the dressing room because of it? Because if you can't keep the players who are outside of the starting 11 happy, then when you do need to call upon them, when you do need to rely on them, they kind of don't feel that trust coming back from them.
Yeah, I think with the players that are not playing, they need to still feel involved. It's okay them doing training and whatnot, but they need to play games as well. And I feel like you said, I think normally the key to a title-winning team or a successful team in general is utilizing that squad. And I don't think he's done that. And albeit, even if I don't even think certain players might not be good enough, that doesn't stop the coach from giving them a chance because you might be able to prove me wrong. And I feel like players like Curtis Jones, when McAllister was, in a really bad way, so he isn't the greatest, but maybe playing better, but you could have given Curtis Jones some minutes. You could have given Kids some minutes to see if he can put, 4 or 5 games together, because maybe his fitness is predicated on if he's only going to play 1 game and then he's not going to play again for another 5 games, then of course he's probably going to break down because he needs some type of rhythm. Do you get what I'm saying? And the same thing even for Rio. I think Rio, if you want to see the best out of Rio, and again, no one's saying play Rio every game. It's more about you can give Rio a little 20-minute carry in majority of games. I don't think that's going to burn him out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like he hasn't utilized his squad to the best of its ability. And if he has utilized it, he's kind of done it wrong. For example, even with the Kirkes thing, I feel like with Kirkes and bringing in Robbo, that one got a bit weird for me because it's like, well, Kirkes is in form now, and you want to bring back in Robbo. Like, I don't understand how that makes sense. And then lo and behold, Robertson makes a mistake against Spurs, and Spurs, equalize. And it wasn't all his fault, but when the ball got played into the air, he kind of just doesn't even do nothing to Muani, and then lo and behold, it all falls apart. It's stuff like that I just think to myself, bro, that's because you're making the wrong decisions. How many times have the chat said many a times like, oh, nothing against Grav, like he's a baller, but why is it Grav has to play every game? Why is it players like Joe Gomez who you utilize him when you want to, but then when we really need him, you don't utilize him? Oh, we need a right back. Yeah, let's put Soboslai at right back. Oh yeah, let's take off Ibu. Yeah, we'll put Gravenberch at centre back. These are the things where you're not utilizing the squad. It's not good enough, in my opinion.
I agree. That's been one of my biggest gripes this season. I'm not gonna lie. Right, let me set up some of these super chats. Yeah, jump in, bro.
Let me get some more.
Some of these super chats before we move on to the next topic. Bell Hiab says, "Big up, bros. What do you think of Sebastian Hoeneß? His team plays absolutely fantastic football. I would like to see him at Liverpool. Thoughts on Sebastian Hoeneß potentially being the next Liverpool manager, guys?"
Wow.
I heard what you said about it earlier on, Cal. I agree.
I don't know much about him other than that he's Stuttgart manager, but I haven't watched Stuttgart to really sit there. I don't want to cap in it and be like, oh yeah, like he'll do. I don't know. All I know is that he plays good football, and like I think his teams do press, but I can't give like an honest reflection of how his team plays. That's me being real.
No more stripper names.
Yeah, I managed to catch quite a bit of Bundesliga, and again, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I watch all the games and all the minutes of the games. I don't. That'd be a lie. But from what I do see, they do play a good brand of football. Not just that, he seems to be getting the best out of his players as well. That being said, I do kind of want us to go for a manager who's kind of been there and done it now, rather than going for a project. Hence why I'm not really on the Fabregas train as well, even though he's been doing a really good job at Como. So I don't know. I kind of want someone proven, especially going through what we've gone through his slot as well. I want someone who's proven and knows how to handle big egos and the pressure that's needed at this club. Shout out to Jaquez, says, "Salute, Uncle Cal. I'm glad you made a speedy recovery from the chair incident." Cool. Big up, Jaquez. I'll take that one on the chin. Jamrock says, "Cal, go read about Pep and the Zerbi friendship." I know about it. I know they're very close. I know Pep raves about him and rates him really highly as well.
Yeah, it does.
Burnsy 1992 says, "Hope you guys are well. Been a while since I've been in the comments and on YouTube. Big up yourself. Went to the game Saturday, appalling. Slut out. All the best, lad. You'll never walk alone." Big up yourself, Burnsy.
Big up, Burns.
Echo everything you say there as well, bro. Big up to Dean. It says, "Long time, gents. Big up yourself, Dean. Slot is still here because Edwards and Hughes want a yes man. Alonso is not that. I think he gets a second chance. I'm worried, to be real." I don't know if Hughes and Edwards wants a yes man. This whole yes man thing, there's a difference between being a yes man and being someone who's difficult to work with. I don't think they want someone difficult to work with, but I don't think a yes man benefits anyone. I don't get the notion that they just want a yes man. I just don't think they want to work with someone who's perceived to be difficult to work with. I think that's two very different things. You can give your opinion and not be a yes man, like in my opinion.
He's not a yes man. How can someone who we call arrogant and ignorant be a yes man? Literally, it's a contradiction.
Yeah, I don't think he's a yes man. I don't think Hughes and Edwards want a yes man. Big up to you, Jay. Says our squad isn't good enough. Bench is crap. See, Jay, when you put this, Jay, I don't know if you're actually being sarcastic or not. Jay, because you say bare sarcastic comments, Jay. Let me know. It doesn't even have to be a super chat. Let me know if you're actually.
I think he's being serious on this one.
I don't know because Jay.
I think he's being serious.
So I don't know. Jamrak says Slot killed Federico Chiesa's confidence he had earlier in the season. Agree with that.
Yeah.
Dean says, "I don't buy that our squad is not good enough. We have better fringe players now than when Klopp was here. it's Slot's job to improve them to manage, bro. I agree. It's his job to improve. I don't actually know if the fringe players are better than ones that we had with Klopp. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Well, the squad is better than.
I think the squad's fuller than what squad than Klopp had. I don't know if it's better.
Do you know what the best way to put it? Look at Man United squad and look where they are in the league. Kind of telling, isn't it?
21-22 season is probably the best squad we've ever had. That was under Klopp.
And look what we did with that challenge on everything, literally to the last day of the footballing season.
Was that Monday up front season last 6 months?
Remember,
Diaz in January.
We had Mane, Mane, Firmino, and Jota could play number 9 that season.
Yeah. That was probably
Still never had someone to play instead of Salah, which was annoying.
Guys, we had players like Minamino still on our bench then. We had a much better squad then than we do now.
Was Taki still there in 20? He was there in 21-22. Hold on.
Taki's the reason we won the cup that year. We had that was the best squad we've ever had.
Let me see.
Origi was still here. Minamino was still here. Milner was still here. That was the best squad we've ever had.
Hold on. We still had Origi, Minamino. So we had Diaz, Mane, Firmino, Origi, Salah, and Minamino.
Yep.
All right.
Fairs.
I've got the squad.
We have players like Ox that weren't even getting minutes.
All right. 21-22 season. Alisson, Kelleher, Karius, Adrian, Peter Luger, Liam Hughes, Harvey Davis, Virgil van Dijk, Kanate, Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, Nat Phillips, Seth Vandenberg, Reece Williams, Ben Davis, Billy Cometio, Jarrell Kwanzaa, Andrew Robertson, Simicast, Nico Williams, Owen Beck. Let me skip some of these names because they're youngsters. Alexander Arnold, Connor Bradley, Fabinho, Henderson, Tyler Morton, Curtis Jones, Naby Keita, Thiago Alcantara, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner, Harvey Elliott, Sadio Mane, Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, Taki Minamino, Mohamed Salah, and Roberto Firmino, and Origi.
Yeah.
And we still have Shaq at that time, yeah?
No, I can't see Shaq here.
Had he just left then?
Yeah, I think he might have left the year before.
That's the best squad we've ever had. And that squad came 110 minutes away from completing football.
Madness, innit? That squad there is just way more balanced as well. Not just the quality, it's the balance.
All right. We spoke about this earlier on Hassam's channel. Drift, Matt, if I'm not wrong, you both have as a first choice Luis Enrique as your manager, right?
For me, yeah.
Who's both your second choice? Is it Alonso as well?
No, my second choice is probably Fabregas.
Mine might be. I'm changing all the time. Mine might be Nagelsmann, you know.
Okay, fair. In the same way, in my opinion, I think you have to have two. You have to have two targets, two lists of targets. One for if we qualify for the Champions League, and one if we don't. Do we have to do the same with managers? Because I'll be real, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, I don't think we even get a sniff at potentially getting Enrique. I don't think we get a sniff at getting Nagelsmann. Alonso, we might have a 50-50 chance with, but if a bigger club comes, or I won't say bigger, if a club who's in a better position than us comes in, then I think it could turn his head. Do we have to draw up two lists effectively?
No, we've gone back and forward on this before, so obviously I know how you lot feel. We're Liverpool Football Club. We're a pool no matter what. I don't even think it matters where we finish for who we get. Only the budget changes. But I think we can get whatever manager or player we want. We just can't get as many of them.
But if the budget changes, that's going to sway personnel. It's why Ancelotti never came to Liverpool.
Yeah, but Liverpool, when that whole Ancelotti thing was happening, we were in a dark place. Like that was a totally different scenario.
No, I hear that, but even if we're not in a dark place, we're not in the lightest of places. So if Pep Guardiola leaves, if Man United's Carrick leaves and Man United are in the Champions League and we're not, what is the pull to come to Liverpool when those teams are in the Champions League and will have a bigger budget than us?
That we're Liverpool.
Yeah, but we're saying that we're Liverpool, but to Enrique, we might not be. Oh, it's Liverpool. To Alonso, we might be because he's been here.
Again, if you don't disagree,
why would Enrique go to what if Man City get away with the charges, which we all think they will, and Man City qualify for the Champions League, which they will, and they say, look, Pep's gone, he wants to go early, we were going for Enrique. Liverpool are saying we're going for Enrique. Who's to say that Enrique goes? What's stopping him from going to Man City ahead of Liverpool?
Nothing. I get. They're probably the only team where I go, yeah, it looks more appealing. So, I mean, you know what? Yeah, he probably would.
Matt, you'll probably know this more than me. Joan Laporte, doesn't he want Enrique back?
Well, they've just done the re-elections. I haven't heard that, but I believe Hansi Flick wants to stay there, but whether he stays there or not. But I think it's more of a case of with Enrique, it will just come down to what project he prefers. I would like to think that he will look at it and go, it's Liverpool, but I don't see that with him. I see that with Alonso. I feel like if there's a choice between Liverpool, I think Alonso might choose Liverpool. Don't know if Enrique would, because I don't know if Enrique sees us as like
Real Madrid as well. He's, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he quoted or wasn't there? A
yeah, it's kind of been. Yeah, I mean,
apparently he said he would never go there as a manager.
Yeah, apparently, but you know, I mean, Rafa went Chelsea. That still to this day shocked me. But again, he needed
Rafa went Everton.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You know, it's just mad.
The Enrique stuff is political, isn't it? I think they did. From when he was a player there, he fell out with people or something like this. It's more than. And now he's been the manager of Barcelona. Apparently, he's like he would never.
But he's not Catalonian though.
No, I know, but it's a little bit like Klopp. Klopp has no reason really not to take the Bayern job, but he said he'd never be Bayern Munich manager.
Do you think Klopp would ever take the Real Madrid job?
He spoke about that today and said
the only reason I don't think he'd like that job is, but it wouldn't be political or due to morals. It would just be, I don't think he likes them clubs where there's no real say as a manager and you just get told what to do. And that's how Real Madrid operate effectively.
Yeah. The reason why it kind of like the fact that he's been linked to them is, I guess he's Klopp in it, so you're gonna get linked to like all clubs, but I don't think it's been shut down. Reason being is because
big up Hassan
when you're out of a job and a big club approaches you, and it does seem like it makes sense, you might take a chance, whereas previously you wouldn't. Because even though I don't think Klopp would. There's been a lot of reports with this Real Madrid thing. Like Real Madrid and Germany are apparently really trying to get Klopp. Obviously, we have to wait and see. And Klopp obviously come out, I think it was today or yesterday, said something about, I feel like my coaching career isn't done.
Can I just ask you what it is then? Other than maybe PTSD or natural football paranoia or whatever the case may be. Why would we take Real Madrid out the occasion? Because they can beat anybody for anyone, right? Manager, player. It's Real Madrid. Like, as much as we hate it for some reason, still, they can just get whoever they want whenever they want, right? So you take them out of the equation. Why would we believe that Man United, Chelsea, any of those type of clubs would be more of a pull to Liverpool just because they're in the Champions League and we're not? The entire structure of all of those clubs is on the floor. The hierarchy, the way it's run, everything about both those clubs is on the floor. Forget Carrick giving a little revival at Man U. They're still shit with no clue what they're doing off the field. Why on earth would we, who only 12 months ago were champions, who have a great squad that just needs to be tinkered with and has a manager who's not fucking about and has the historic level we have? You go and talk to Enrique's in that. They remember back in the day, not just now, you know. They know who we are as a club. Why would we not be able to get a manager because of 1 year in Europa League?
It's not saying that. It's more to do with...
But everything you just said about us, you could say about Man United, apart from us being champions. Because let's be real, hold on, Drift. Enrique is a player, bro. Man United was a successful team. Liverpool weren't successful when Enrique was a player and all
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine. But their squad is trash and their hierarchy is all over the place.
But
Okay,
our
but
hierarchy is not that great, though.
what's
Of
our
course it
hierarchy?
is. Oh, come on, man. I know they've been fucking about with Slot, but we have a very stable hierarchy.
But Drift, you're not
Bro.
happy with Hughes and Edwards at all.
Wait, what?
And we don't know their status of whether they're going to be here or
But
not.
Hughes and Edwards haven't made like catastrophic. We've got flipping my man talking about immigrants dragging Manu's name through the mud. Like, do you know how bad? The
No.
on. Wait,
You're missing. So Richard Hughes could be going Saudi. Michael Edwards seems like
Could
he's
be going
annoyed
as
at the
well.
whole multi-club thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're all over the place because we may have to replace some people.
No, but all
we
their
don't have a bad reputation in our hierarchy in world football. We don't. We might be annoyed internally, but externally, we don't have no bad reputation.
No, but Drift,
But
all
who
their
still
contracts
speaks
run
about
out.
Who still speaks about what Ratcliffe said? Like I'm talking about. Forget the moral standpoint. What he said was disgusting, and someone should have smacked him in the face for it. But let's be real. Who from a footballing standpoint? I don't see anyone speaking about it anymore. It's been swept under the rug.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they don't know it, haven't seen it, and wouldn't want to work for it. Enrique's a man of morals. You think he didn't see that and think, well, what the fuck is that all about?
Okay, I'm gonna say something. It's gonna kind of sound really harsh. Man of morals, but he's the PSG manager, and they've been accused of being corrupt beyond belief. So we can do the whole.
No, but that's just PSR issues. That's not like bloody moralistic. You know what I mean? Like worldviews and shit. That's just like.
No, that's
City
not.
are
It's
doing
not
that
well,
then, bro.
No,
there's
Man City are like that. So I was
there's more to it than that.
There's there's definitely more to it
Man
than
City
that.
have got 115 charges. Why would a manager pick them then? They might get
No, but that's
screwed
why I
and
said
get
I think
relegated.
they get away with the charges. If they don't get away with the charges, obviously.
But why would you take the risk? As a manager, why would you take the risk?
Because they'll know by then.
Will they?
Well, bro, I'm not being funny. Semenyo, Gahey, buying all these players. I think they kind of know what's going on at City, or else they wouldn't be buying these players.
But I'm just saying, there's still moralistic issues there. There's still charges. There's still things that could go wrong. Why are they all more attractive than Liverpool if we spend 1 year out of the Champions League?
Because footballers and managers are looking at this from a sporting perspective.
So you think they only think about their immediate futures in just 1 year? They don't think what it'll be like here in a few years. It's just, this year, and that's all that matters.
Honestly, Drift, in football, you can't really plan for that. The ownership and the directors and all that kind of plan for that. Players and managers don't really plan for that. Like, dare I say it, Drift? Florian Wirtz could have gone to other places in this. All right, so I'll switch it around. If Man United had gone in for Florian Wirtz in the summer and Liverpool went in for him as we did, based on how last season went, Florian Wirtz is choosing us all day long, right? If he knew the season was going to be how it was, he might not have made that decision. Because he might have thought, I don't want to.
That's a little bit different because no one's ever got that.
But this is my point. So he's not thinking about. He signed for Liverpool because of what we've done and what he thought we were going to do in the immediate future and then in the future going forward. Footballers can't sit there and go, I'm going to go to this club because maybe in 2, 3, 4 years' time, they'll be that team. Because in 2, 3, 4 years' time, you might not be a part of those plans. You got to be
not 2, 3, 4 years. Remember, we can still win the league. Being at the Champions League for 1 season literally only applies to Champions League. We can still be champions of England. We can still win all the same domestic cups. And 1 year of your career, especially if you're a young player like Elise, for example, who's only 24, 25, I doubt he's going to think 1 year out the Champions League would be why I go to a whole different team.
We're not getting Elise out of the Champions League. It's not happening.
No, I don't even think we get him in the Champions League because I don't think he'll leave Bayern. But I'm just using him as an example.
We can. I think we make a very strong push for Elise.
The Premier League is the place everyone wants to come to because it's the most seen, the most competitive. It's where all the money is, all that kind of stuff. So other than Man City,
more important.
Why would we have to worry about who would take the manager over us?
Because we're not in a position that's as attractive to these players.
What? Because we've just had the squad is still good. We're still who we are. Our financial situation is still good.
So if Wirtz was at Bayern Leverkusen and we went in for him in the summer now, do you think we'd get Florian Wirtz after the season we've just had?
depending on who the manager was, I still think we could get him.
Let's see.
Like if Xabi Alonso was hired now to replace Slot and he was still at Leverkusen, 100% we could still get Florian Wirtz.
Let's say it's Slot. Let's say Slot's still the manager because we all believe Slot's going to be here.
Well, maybe not based after how bad of a season he's had, because that's totally different. But we're talking about he's gone and now we're just thinking about repairing the damage and getting back to where we are. I don't see a reason why not. I don't. I put us on the same level as Man United. Maybe not from a commercial point of view, but just generally speaking. And they spent years in the wilderness and still was pulling up the Pogbas of the world. Like, I truly believe. And again, if you don't, that's fine. We're Liverpool. And now we're financially back where we should be, which 10 years ago we weren't. We know what Hicks and Gillette did and how long that took to repair. But now we're back financially where we should be. I don't think anything's off the table just because of 1 year out the Champions League. I genuinely don't. You think Enrique ain't going to look at our squad and go, hold on a minute. So I've got Isak. I got Wirtz. I got Virgil. I can get Mo back on track. Are you mad? Why is the project not attractive just because we're not in the Champions League?
I never said it's
for
not
1
attractive.
year.
It might be attractive, but it might not be as attractive as other projects, Drew. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Which project is more attractive than Liverpool if you take Real Madrid out of the equation?
Man City have kind of doing a rebuild under everyone's nose at the moment, and they've just picked up a trophy. In the same way,
I don't even think Pep's leaving, to be honest. I've heard a lot of people.
Pep might, I think.
Well, he's 50-50,
not definite, but he might, though. He might.
And again, I would concede to Man City. But again, there's still the moralistic issue with what if they do get hit with that 1-1-5 and you've picked them and then they get some kind of 30
you're right.
point.
No, but that's why I caveated that, Drift. But I just don't think they're going to get hit with no charges because I think it would have happened by now. I think they just
get relegated. I agree with you. They don't get relegated, but I think
they might get a transfer ban for a season. Like, but look how much they've spent and look how they've bought in the last year or so. Like,
it'll be longer than 1 year, bro. If they get a punishment, it will be more than. If it's a transfer ban, it'll be longer than a year. It can't only just be 1 year after 10 years.
Honestly, I'll believe when I see it because we've all seen how corrupt this Premier League is. Like,
I just think relegation is the only thing that won't happen. But I think they could get like 15-point deduction 2 seasons in a row. Or, like, I think they could get something like that. They won't get relegated. They'll never take it that far. But I do think they could get a punishment as a manager could affect you. Imagine if they got a 30-point deduction. Immediately you can't win the league.
No,
do you know what I mean? Like, straight out of the bat, you'd be like, right, I can't win the league.
And if that happens, then I'd sit there and I'd go, yeah, I think we can get Enrique. But outside, if we don't get Champions League, I think it's going to be extremely, extremely hard to get the level of player we want or the level of manager.
No, look, I hear where you're coming from. I'm not even saying you're wrong. I just don't believe Liverpool have any issues whatsoever other than if we're not in the Champions League, we can't do the summer we just did, for example. It would have to be, who do you want, Florian or Ekitike? You can't have both because we're not in the Champions League. I think it'll be that kind of scenario. I don't think it will be Ekitike ain't picking Liverpool because they're not in the Champions League. I don't think it will be that. We are a Liverpool Football Club. I genuinely don't believe that will be the case. And we still have players at our club that other people will look at and go, so I get to play with Virg. I get to play with Wirtz. I get to play with Isak. At least they probably would look at that and go, look at the ballers at that club. Like, yeah, all right, cool. And again, maybe people outside of Liverpool will say I'm just being biased or whatever. We're Liverpool, man. I don't worry about anything other than finances if we don't make Champions League. I don't worry about us being attractive. But that's just me.
First. Do you want to move the conversation over to fitness and training and stuff like that? It's been a topic of conversation.
Fitness.
Yeah. Virgil van Dijk spoke, and I think this is what you were going to allude to, Matt. And this is also based on what Slot said as well. Virgil van Dijk post Brighton on training. I was also surprised when I was on the training pitch yesterday, Friday, and I only saw the amount of players that I saw, but this is the situation. So yes, it is tough. We can't build it on a good performance. Slot also went on to say, we try to do the best in do that in the best possible way. Yesterday, we had a meeting about why we played well, what we have to do, and also telling the players how important recovery is. Today, we'll probably be 15, 20 minutes on the pitch. Now, another stat here is Liverpool have been outrun in all but 4 of their 31 Premier League games this season. But
I
at the
heard you
same
lot
time,
talking about this earlier as well.
how many times have we sat there and gone, our players look knackered at the 70th minute? Now, I know the criticism of Klopp was he ran players into the ground, and there is definitely an element of that. You have to look at players like Fabinho and Henderson and a few others. But Ox was speaking to Ben Foster about this and was saying the first sort of month and a half, 2 months at Liverpool, he said he would go home and his whole body would be hurting. And he said once he got past that, he felt invincible, and he felt as though he'd get on the football pitch and nothing could phase him from a physical standpoint and from a running standpoint. Now, I don't necessarily feel like we have to go to a Klopp level of running every game or every training session, but to be outrun in 27 games out of 31 this season, I don't know what the hell is going on. And that for me is one of the basics of football. You win your duels, you out battle, you out hustle, and then the rest comes secondary. Drift, training and fitness, is this one of the key issues to what we have and why we are struggling this season, in your opinion?
It's a tough one because when he first came in, I think we all agreed that it was a nice transition in terms of the intensity that he had. Maybe because we were winning, so maybe we were like blinded to it. But we all agreed that Klopp was a difficult manager to play for in terms of physically. And a lot of our players were getting injured and misused because they were being expected to do things a la Thiago, just as an easy example of like, come on, Klopp, like use him for his technical ability. Don't make him, remember Thiago come out and said, he taught me how to run at 29 years old, whatever, made a joke out of it. But that wasn't how to use Thiago. So I think Klopp did, to a degree, over-intensify things sometimes. But I get it. You can't have a passenger in an intense team. So no matter how technical you are, you've got to keep up. So I get it. And then we liked the transition of Slot because we were like, look at Gravenberch as an example. He was getting injured a lot last year. Could have been lack of football. But look now, the way we're playing now, he hasn't been injured. He's been able to play, blah, blah, blah. So when we were winning, we liked how Slot had taken the intensity down a bit. Now we're not winning. Naturally, you start looking for issues, and now we're all pining after it. And it's so funny because I remember all of us being annoyed under Klopp that we didn't have any technicians. Now we've got technicians, all we're moaning about we haven't got intensity. So maybe sometimes it is that old adage, careful what you wish for, right? Because I'd give anything to go back to Genie, Hendo and Flacco. I'm not going to lie. And it wasn't like I didn't love them at the time, but I remember at the time thinking, where's the Pirlo? Where's the Zidane? I'd love some flair in this midfield. And look, when you put in your Florians and all that, then, you know what I mean? You lose some of that, what we had with the others. So
sorry to cut you though, sorry to cut you. Just want to stay on this topic though, and the point you just made. Are we guilty of just going too far the opposite? Because I don't think you have to go from pure running power to just technician. I think there's definitely that's what I was going to get to. Yeah, so I was going to say, like, you don't have to go as bad as we are now, but just don't go as full throttle as what Klopp does. Try and find some kind of medium, because I think a lot of this is deliberate. I don't even necessarily think. I think maybe at this point, because one of you lot said it during Hassam's stream. Yeah, big up Hassam, because obviously I watched you lot show earlier. I don't actually know whether the players have just got to that point. I think it was Matt, actually, when I think about it, where it's like they're just disillusioned now. So now when we're looking at things like Virgil getting beaten at the back post, you just don't care anymore. It ain't his crap, he's falling off and all that. It's like you just get to a point where you can't be bothered anymore. Like, is this happening again? What the hell is this? They're only human, remember, right? So I think a lot of it could be that at this stage where we're at now in like March coming into April. But if you're talking about the majority of the season, I think it's deliberate. I actually think Slot wants that slower, passive. I don't think this is the players, but I kind of think he's more like, no, let's slow it down. I think that's how because remember, that's how he said loads of times without actually saying it. He thinks that's how the beautiful game should be played. Not this run. Not all this stuff. It's just pass the ball, keep it nice, keep it moving, wait for options. He likes all of that. That's why the Premier League's probably taking him a bit like out of shock. So I do think you've got to find the medium in between. Slot going too far down the casual route,
He's the guy at work who puts his feet up and leans back in the chair. You know what I mean? Don't mean he ain't getting his work done, but it don't look good when the area manager walks in, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if the area manager walks in, a man's got his feet up on the desk, all lean back in the chair, even if he's getting his work done, it don't look right. Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it also don't look right if there's a man who's just sitting up right in the thing. You know, there's people who drive and they're up like this. Have you ever seen those people who are like right up in the steering wheel? It's like, I don't really get more pleasure out of it because you look more shook than anything. Like, people say you're concentrating, but to me, it looks like you're a little shook. You got control of that vehicle, big man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, Cal, you've got to find a balance somewhere in the middle. You absolutely have to. I don't know what manager in the world has that balance that's right in between those two. Maybe Guardiola. Maybe Guardiola's the one who's right in between, where like he likes possession, but he does like intensity, but he doesn't go over the top with intensity, but he would never let his players relax. Maybe Guardiola is the perfect blend in the middle of what both of those should be. But yeah, you definitely have to have a balance. But I think it's Slot. I think Slot wants them to play this way, and I think it will take a little while to untrain it out of them as well. You know, because one thing that's difficult is to get people remotivated once someone demotivates them. So if they find out they got to start running again like that, it will probably be quite a while until he gets back at it. I'm not gonna lie, because the human body doesn't want to work hard. The mind has to force the human body to work hard. So if they've been used to relaxing, it'll probably take a little while to get back.
Shall I tell you why I don't, even though what I hear where you're coming from, shall I tell you why I would have faith that if a new person came in that would actually find the motivation, is because the players we've actually got in the squad are players we bought in the past who are used to doing that. And even the new players, Frimpong is a hard worker, Kirk is hard worker, Verts hard worker, Ekitike hard worker. You'd probably say the only one who really wouldn't say is a quote unquote hard worker like that is probably Isak. But I think you can coach that.
Would you say Ekitike is a hard worker?
Yes.
I don't think he's lazy or anything. I don't know if I would call him a hard worker.
Eki's a hard worker, man.
I think yes and no.
I'm not saying you can't get it out of him, but I don't think he would. Like, if you ask me who a hard worker is, I would say someone like Luis Diaz. Not to bring him back up, just as an easy example. That's a hard worker for me. I don't know if I would call Ekitike a hard worker. And again, I'm not calling him lazy. I just don't know if I'd say he's a hard worker.
I think he has a bit of the Berbatov about him, where he's very relaxed all the time and he seems like unfazed. I think he's a hard worker though. Whenever I watch him, I never watch a game and think Ekitike didn't want to run for that, or he has bad games, but I never think, oh, he ain't a hard worker. And I shout to LFC compilations, comparing him to Dirk Kuyt is like one of the hardest working players that's ever played for the club. I don't think comparing him, like, no one's saying he's a Dirk Kuyt, innit? Like, Dirk Kuyt was a madman. But just because he's not Dirk Kuyt doesn't mean, in my opinion, he's not a hard worker.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's lazy or anything like that, but I wouldn't call him a hard worker, though. I can't lie. I wouldn't call him a hard worker. I definitely think if Ekitike could get away with it, he would, if that makes sense. Like, see someone like Henderson, I think even if you told Hendo you don't have to do something, I think he'd just still do it because it's naturally who he is. I think Ekitike is the type of player, if you told him he don't have to do it, he won't do it. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's a difference. And again, I'm not calling him lazy.
No. Right, let me quickly chime in though, because what I was gonna say is this year, when you're talking about hard working, I think it's quite telling that the coach is saying you get 15, 20 minutes on the training ground. Now, obviously,
I forgot you asked me about that, Cal. Yeah, so go on, man. I'll answer that.
So this could be like a one-off, yeah. However, what I'm gonna say is that I don't think it's a coincidence that the players look gassed out when we're not gassed out, but they look a lot. They tire quicker than everyone else that we've played more times than not. I think there's only maybe been a handful of games where we've looked like maybe the fitter team. That is due to training methods. You get tired because the training you've done previously haven't set you up for what's about to happen. It is so simple. That's the sports. You can't ask a boxer to go 12 rounds. He's been knocking everyone out in the first 6 rounds, but you never prepared him for a 12-round fight. What do you think is going to happen when he gets into a 12-round fight? He's probably going to gas because he's never been there before. And you've never trained him to be like that because you're just focusing on, and now to bring it into football, possession. Remember, this manager wants us to have possession more times than not. So in his mind, if we've got possession, we don't have to do the amount of running. The problem is, though, you can still do a lot of running, even just by losing the ball and making the wrong decisions. That's what we're doing. I'm going to bring up a graphic for everyone so that people understand this as well. This graphic is so telling. Between 3 players of Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister, and Dominic Szoboszlai, they were outran by 1 person in James Milner. I'm gonna say this very.
Sorry, just before you continue, this stat is a little bit misleading though, because this isn't from the game. This is based on the average distance covered by Liverpool, not the game against Brighton.
That's absolutely fine.
Are you talking about as a collective?
That's the average covered by the 3 of them.
Yes,
throughout the season, not
as
just
a
one
collective.
Game.
They only run
the
4
season.
kilometers.
This is James Milner by himself.
No, Drift. Like if you add all of their, that's not their.
So it's an individual.
That's not their combined. That's like, so let's say Gravenberch runs 14. Mac runs 11 and Szoboszlai runs 30.
Yeah, it averages out. No, that's what the 3 of them average.
No, guys. The only reason I needed a clarification is because if you lot were going to tell me I missed that Brighton game and each man only ran 4 kilometers each, I was about to crash out so badly.
No. That's, I'm gonna be real. You can't actually play an 11-a-side football match and only run 4.
No, that's why I was so confused because when they combined, I was like, no, hold on a minute. Wait, what?
Unless you're the goalkeeper. But what I was going to say is, this is still very telling. Liverpool have been outran by, like I said earlier in the show, by 27 teams in the Prem out of the 31 played, I think it is, or something like that now. That's tactical. We've been told to have the possession and try and make other teams run. The problem is because we lack aggression in our play, teams are making us run, not loads, but because we're not used to running and we don't do that in training, we are seeing what is happening. Jurgen Klopp used to always say, we might not be the best team, but we're going to be the hardest team to beat. Do you want to know something? Liverpool are still effectively one of the best teams in Europe if you look at the players that we have, but we are the easiest team to beat. It's like we've swapped now. And I don't know how the manager has allowed that and made us think that we should be okay with this. Even the whole gaslighting aspects. Like, we've been saying this for time. Dominic Szoboszlai could cover every blade of ground if you ask him to do that. But that's not what he's been asked to do. He only does it because when things go wrong, now he feels like he has to run.
Florian Wirtz, like how long have I been telling it? How long have I said to everyone we're too soft? And that softness, intensity is a part of that softness. I mean, one caveat I will say, because we can't be disingenuous here.
No, but just let me finish my point then. Let me just quickly finish my point then. What I was going to say, just quickly, last one I say, last year, we were pressing as a team. We were pressing. Do you remember when we used to be like, how do we press? And we used to press aggressively in a 4-2-4. Bro, I've got the pictures right here. Like, I'll go into it later if you want me to, but we used to press. We don't press no more. One man runs towards the ball, and everyone else looks around like, man, I can't be asked, man, bro. You go and deal with that. And then someone else might join it, might not. That's not even pressing. It's just one man thinking, let me try and get the ball. Because he just wants us to sit in some type of block or set traps. But the team's not very good at that. The team is better at pressing. Even if you don't have the best pressers, you can still be effective. That's another thing as well. There's this notion that because we don't have the best individual pressers, that we can't press. Yes, you can press. It's about desire. If you told Isak to press, this is your job, he will have to press. He might not be great at it, but he will press. Did you get what I'm saying? But that's not what the manager's asking from the players. And this is why we are where we are. Simple. Yeah.
And it goes back to what I was saying before when I said I think it is a tactical choice why we don't do a lot of what we do. But at the same time, and again, like I said, to not be disingenuous to the situation and make it seem like we're just running an agenda. James Milner's only played 700 minutes this season. That was a one-off game. James Milner can't do that all the time. Because you know when people are like, oh, this is embarrassing, a 40-year-old. Yeah, at his age, it's mighty impressive, but that's a one-off random game. James Milner's only played 700 minutes this season. So he ain't doing that week in, week out. So I think we have to land that, because it ain't like James Milner's played 30 games this season and he's on 3,000 minutes and it's like, raw, how on earth? Do you get what I mean? So I think we do have to make sure we put that in. But it is still crazy that even in a one-off game, anybody was outran by Milner, because that is where the desire part is an issue for me. And I've been talking about it for ages. Even under Klopp, to a degree, it just wasn't anywhere near as noticeable. We're too nice mentally and we're too soft physically. And I don't think under Klopp it was the physical thing. I think it was more mental. Klopp loved being at the top of the like fair play chart, having like all of that team spirit and picking people up after a foul and not getting yellow cards and all that. That was who he was as a person. I had a little bit of an issue with that, but it wasn't a massive issue. But now we're just soft, and I don't like it. I really don't. And you lot know I've been saying this for time. I hate all the laughy, jokey stuff. I hate how we don't win battles. 50-50s we lose, aerial duels. Other than the two centre-backs, we normally always lose aerial duels. Like, I don't like how soft the team is. I don't like the fact that we're a soft touch. You know what I mean? Like, when you play Liverpool, you know you're not going to be in for a battle. You might get outplayed because we can do to you. Remember the last time we played Brighton? Bopped them off the park. I know it was an FA Cup, so it's different. But like, so you can be outplayed by Liverpool, but you'll never be in a fight. You'll never really have to get your kit dirty. Do you get what I mean? And I don't like that. I know it might seem a little old-fashioned English, but I need my players to come off of that field with their kit dirty, with their hair messy. I want them to have been in a fight. I don't want it to be the man that come off and ain't even bust a sweat.
This was
Do you know
last
what I mean?
year. Look how aggressive
Now,
he
I'm
was
looking at
last
some
year.
of our players, and I'm not even going to lie. I bust a bigger sweat beating, and these men are running around for 90 minutes. What's going on?
But that, I think that's more of a. I'm not trying to say anything about you here. I don't know about your activities, but that might be more. That might be more.
Yeah, I
of a
go all
fitness
in,
thing.
Carl. I'm
I
not
don't
one of those.
so.
I don't
I hope
half-ass
so.
it, bro.
No, I'd hope so, but I'm saying in the sense of, again, just because a player is not sweating or pause or huffing and puffing doesn't necessarily mean they're not working hard. But we see the stats show they're not working hard. Like Milner weren't really sweating on Saturday.
No, it wasn't.
I'm gonna be real. Milner weren't even really sweating.
I missed the game, so
Like, he was fine. Milner was actually fine, bro. So I don't need my players to come off the pitch like looking like they've been in a fight all day. I'm gonna be real. Back when we're actually at our best, Virgil used to walk off the pitch and look like he hadn't even played football.
he's
Virgil
an
could go and
anomaly.
do a
Though.
shoot.
He's an anomaly, isn't it?
No,
Virgil's
bro,
an
I'm gonna be
anomaly.
real. Salah, Mane, for me, all them lot walked off the pitch 9 times out of 10 and didn't even look like they were in a fight because they trained so hard that when they were playing the game, that was their fun. That was easy for them. Imagine your training being so intense that football matches are where you get to have fun, where you actually feel like, oh, I'm having a bit of a breather today. But in any realm of life, Usain Bolt used to be like that. Flipping Khabib, all the top athletes, they train so hard, so diligently that when they step over that white line or they step in a cage or step in a ring, it's easy. Floyd, bro, how many times did Floyd come out of a boxing ring? Forget football now. How many times did Floyd come out of a boxing ring and look like he barely got touched, barely broke a sweat? Because he trained harder than everyone else.
We used to get a lot of injuries because of that, though.
Floyd out there training for 4 or 5 hours a day.
He's got a bad hand.
Yeah, but 36 minutes is nothing. If you're training 4 or 5 hours a day, what's 36 minutes?
No, I hear it.
If you're training for 20 minutes, 90 minutes are going to be a madness for you.
Oh, yeah, back to that. Yeah, say back to that.
Like, switch it around. 90
Get the quote right. It was 15 to 20 minutes, he said.
I don't know which one of you lot it was that said it, but why do you just let them stay at home? Like, I could actually get a better workout just playing with my kid in the garden than going all the way to work for what? For 15 minutes. You can't even get warmed up. But Hassan said it. You can't even warm up in 15 minutes. And they were only there for 15. Why did you bring them in? I don't get the point. I genuinely don't get the point of why you brought them into work. Like, what was the point in that? What can you do in 20 minutes? Let's be honest. What can you actually do in 20? Well, in the football sense. No, I can't actually. Do you know? I'm not even gonna lie.
Told me. I said, boys, couple of weeks ago when like she was stretching, I only needed 6 minutes apparently.
Yeah,
So,
you
20
know
minutes,
what?
bro. I could cook up a storm in 20 minutes, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not
20
gonna
minutes.
lie. Shout out to you and everyone who's capable of doing that. Because I'm not gonna lie. If I know I've only got 20 minutes, I don't even bother. So like, I don't think you can get anything done in 20 minutes. To be honest with you,
come on, man. It's technical ability, bro. You definitely.
no, I genuinely, honestly, I'm not gonna get into details because then it's gonna be
20 minutes, bro. I can get a lot done, bro. You can get a lot of work done in 20 minutes. Is it gonna be your best showing? Maybe not, but 20 minutes is enough time. It's enough time to get some points on the board. It's enough time to get some points on the board. 100%.
All I'm saying is there ain't many things you can get done in 20 minutes. Do you get what I mean? There ain't many things you can get. I think the most you can get done in 20 minutes is make a quick pot of super noodles. Like I'm trying to think what you can do in 20 minutes. Like it ain't a long time.
No, you can do a few things in 20 minutes.
20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but
That's
only
what
something
utilise
like
time.
a pot of noodles or like make a sandwich. There's not much
Pasta,
food
bruv.
you can prepare in 20 minutes.
Pasta and there's plenty.
Pasta take like 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. About 12 minutes, 12 minutes.
Maybe,
Depending on how people
including
like their
boiling
steak,
the
bro.
water.
20 minutes is plenty of time for some people who like their steak like medium rare or rare like that.
Yeah, even that as well.
No, but you got to take out the prep because you got to season it. You got, you know what I mean? I'm not just talking about once it goes on the pot. I'm talking about when I put on the kitchen light till I turn off the kitchen light. There's not much you can do in 20 minutes. You know?
I'm gonna be real, bro. I got 3 kids, bro. I have to work on 20-minute schedules, bro. I can get a lot done in 20 minutes, bro. Like I
have to utilize that 20 minutes, bro.
Fair play. I'm just saying, like, you can't be at training for less time than a man's in the kitchen.
No, gym and trade, like, bro. We said this earlier. To go to the gym, I can't do a 20-minute session at the gym. 20 minutes is my warm-up.
That doesn't even. Yeah,
I go.
That sounds hard though.
I do a 5 to 10 minute cycle. I do a 10 to 15 minute run. I stretch. I do light weights to warm up my muscles. That's already 25, 30 minutes gone. And then I do my actual session. Like, I know what you're getting at 20 minutes is in a training session. I'm going to be real.
But this manager thinks we can get something out of the 20 minutes.
And when he said that there was only a few people there, what did he mean? Did he mean there's been people giving the day off? People are injured? What did he mean when he said there's only a few people?
No, Virgil just saying he was shocked when he saw
the people not even turn up. Was people like, now, Bun, you ain't coming in today?
He probably saw people at the coffee shop. You know the coffee place in AXA? Saw them there chilling out having a coffee. Certain man's on training ground, certain man having coffee and thought, what's going on? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
Jamrock's saying 5 minutes of jumping jacks, 5 minutes running on the spot, 5 minutes of burpees, 5 minutes of jump rope. I'd be knackered after that. Still, I can't lie. That would be a bit of a.
When I do more, I've got to do that Muay Thai. When I go Muay Thai, I've got to do 3 rounds of skipping. So 3-minute rounds of skipping. I'm
not gonna lie. I remember when I tried to do skipping for the first time in years, and I forgot how tiring skipping is.
Skipping's excellent for cardio, though.
Skipping is very good.
No, yeah. If you told me to skip for 10 minutes right now without stopping, I probably couldn't. I'm not even on the front.
10 minutes skipping is a long time for even
10 minutes.
When I was younger, that would have been light work. That's what I'm saying. That would have been
older now. 10 minutes of skipping is not easy. Bro.
And you haven't done skipping for years. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
10 minutes straight.
But I had jiu-jitsu tonight, brother. I was having to do break falling and throws and all. That's our warm-up. Like, you throw yourself on the ground and you make sure you land, or you throw someone, or you get thrown, and like that's the warm-up. Like, above the warm-up of jiu-jitsu is 20 minutes. For kids, adults, it's 20 minutes. That's just the warm-up. I don't know what training session you're doing in 20 minutes. It's crazy.
Well, that means that your journey to work would have probably been longer than you were at work. Do you know what I mean?
How about he's basically saying we're not training. We're just meeting up.
I get it with you having the game the next day and all that, but then I just don't get why I didn't give them the day off.
Bro, if you find time, bro.
No, I'm talking from a physical point of view, Matt. Maybe it was because we're at that point of the season where maybe
we went to the we didn't go to space. Them man make you think that we had to go somewhere far, blood.
No, but I'm talking about because we had to travel because of a 12 p.m. kickoff the following day.
Yeah, but we're just traveling to Brighton, just to the Amex.
No.
That's
Liverpool to Brighton's a journey, bro. You got to go the day before. You couldn't have traveled on the day,
Bro, you moved.
they
We
would
didn't leave the country. Yeah, but we didn't leave the country though, Drift.
Yeah, they
I
would.
don't know.
I'm
You still
saying
factor in the travel, 100. But what?
first day's recovery, right?
I said NASA.
So I think he should have just given them Friday off. First day's recovery, and you're playing at 12 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. I think you should have just gave them Friday off. I don't even get what the point of bringing them in was.
No, but you know what made it work? Wasn't people
or maybe
saying
give them a home workout to just do at home for an hour?
But apparently, Drift, I don't know if this is true. Was there some reports about we done a lot of like work, like pre-game or something like that?
I heard that we were warming. We had like a training session on their pitch at like 10 a.m. or something.
That's what I'm trying to say. Did we?
What?
Yeah, I heard. I don't know.
Does anyone have
true it
any?
is, but I
Like,
heard we had,
whether there was
session
like
on
some
their pitch
training
in the
like
morning.
before or something like that. So no training before.
No, but you don't need to. Another thing you got to remember as well, apart from the tactics you want to maybe implement during that game for that specific opponent, you know, at this stage of the season, a lot of the time you don't get to train. When you're in 3 or 4 competitions and you get to this part of the season, you know, you don't really get much time to train. A lot of coaches moan about that. That's why Europe sometimes gets in the way of them getting their ideas across, because they don't get time on the training pitch. So, like, that's quite common, to be honest. I just don't get what the point of going in was. Could have just gave them an hour workout at home.
See, when he says 20 minutes, you can't train. It's more like a meeting. That's what that tells me.
Yeah, that must have been all it was.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Because you can't train for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So
no, you can train for 20 minutes if you don't include warm up and warm down. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you have 15-20 minute warm up and then you have a 20-minute intense training session and a 15-20 minute warm down, that'll be an hour. I'll be like, okay, cool, yeah, that makes sense. But if they were just there for 20 minutes, that's the most random thing ever. I don't get that at all.
But an athlete would never just start going into a training session without warming up. It's one of the worst things you can do.
That's what I mean. So do you think Virgil just meant it was 20 minutes of the actual session, and they did have another 20 where they warmed up and another 20 they warmed down? Because maybe he just weren't being literal with his wordage.
20 minutes ain't enough, bro.
No, but 20 minutes, if you exclude warming up and warming down, maybe 20 minutes was just for him to say, right, guys, we're trying to like just keep the fitness where it is. Let's do, I don't know, running. So like all they did was just running for the session or something like that. They didn't actually get the ball out. They just did running, you know what I mean? Just to like keep the body ticking. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the logic behind what on earth they went in for just 20 minutes.
I don't think we're going to figure it out, bro. I'm just be real.
So, Can you imagine them man just all wearing their normal whatever, the tracksuit, and them man just got coffee in hand, and manager just got clipboard.
It takes 5 minutes to just put your training and your boots on.
You know, it's one of them ones.
I said this earlier, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, them man, they got to train. You know, when we see the inside training, everyone does the greeting thing. I promise you, them man all park their cars, pick up a coffee from the coffee place, then straight outside.
Let me ask you a random question,
slot, and he's telling them man what's going on. Them man are looking at each other like, why are we here, bro?
I know this is the most random thing, but it just come to my mind. You know, like how we do this sometimes when we leave an event and we all just stand up outside the car and talk. And then sometimes we could be there for like an hour and don't even realize it's happening. Do you think footballers do that, or do you think they just get in a car and breeze out?
No, I reckon some of them do too.
Like a couple.
You think they do just like for an hour, just stand around in the car park chatting?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't think they just go, training's done, every man just go home and they don't like, bro. Do you know how they do that? Because the fact that they go around each other's houses tells you they built up rapport, and this is how you build up rapport, innit? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they'll chat during training when they're in the gym, you see them chat, but even just little things when they finish, man's probably like, yo, man, them, boom. Do you man wanna come around or whatever, boom, 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 do you know what I mean? Like, play some game, whatever, I don't know, cards, whatever they do, gamble. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just saying it, and they just chill.
Yeah, I think that's just normal, though, isn't it? Like, as you said,
remember they're all at Salah's house the other day.
Yeah, when we used to meet up for watch longs and all that, we'd finish the watch long, finish streaming and all that. We'd still chat for however long, innit? Unless one of us
we're actual friends, innit? So I was just thinking, like, because you know, a lot of them do the whole it's just work. So I'm thinking, like, not many people hang out after work. Most people do just go straight home after work. Apart from if you're going to the bar on a Friday.
I reckon there's a few that hang out personally.
Yeah, I reckon they're a lot closer than we think. Right, last topic of the show, guys. Liverpool's top 5 hopes took a very big knock at the weekend, and currently the league table. In fact, I'll bring up the league table. It's not pretty, but I'll do it. As of right now, we're sitting. Are we 5th or 6th? Well, I'll bring up the table, and that will give me the answer, right?
Shanky,
can you guys see that? All right.
Take 5 minutes to take your jewelry off. Baller.
So, obviously, Arsenal top, City is second. Man United are in third on 55 points. Villa, 4th with 54 points. Then we're 5th on 49 points. So we're 5 points off Villa, 6 points off Man United now.
Sold.
Chelsea on 48 points. Brentford on 46. Everton on 46. So that's how the table looks at the moment. Now, I'm going to share this now. I want an open conversation and honest. Are we beating City in the FA Cup, guys?
No.
Fuck knows.
Yes or no?
And they said the Etihad.
just what you think. Obviously, we'll do a preview for the games, and things might change given how international break and all that stuff goes. Are we beating?
No, honestly, that game could actually go either way.
But what are you saying though? Because I'm saying I know it can go either way. I'm saying I don't think we win the game.
I'm saying I don't think it happens. Can't even beat Wolves.
Yeah, for some reason I think we win.
Okay, so me and Matt believe we're going out. Drift, you believe we're staying in the FA Cup, which would be a big result. Are we beating PSG away?
No.
No.
Fulham at home.
Draw.
I'm gonna say yes.
So you're saying a draw, Matt. Drift, you're saying a win. I'm saying a win for Fulham at home. Liverpool versus PSG return leg. Yes, what are we saying?
I think we win the game doesn't mean we go through though.
I agree with that as well. Everton at their place.
No.
Loss or draw. Pick one.
What are you saying, Drift? Loss or draw? Give me a definitive.
Loss or I'll say loss for that one.
I'm saying a loss for that. Matt, what are you saying? Draw or loss?
Loss.
Crystal Palace at home.
Can Lightning strike 3-4 times?
Yeah, ask Man United and Spurs.
Yeah. How many times have they beaten us this season? Is it twice already, isn't it?
3 times, including the Community Shield.
Wait, how many times have they beaten us already this season?
3, including the Community Shield.
Good Lord. Nah, do you know what? I'm going to say... we win that one. We win that one somehow. I don't know why. We win that one.
Drift, what are you saying for Crystal Palace at home?
Win.
I think we draw the game. Man United away.
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me about this game.
You think we draw, Drift, yeah?
I've got too many ops on watching this show.
I know, but what are you saying, Matt? I'm saying loss.
Ask Drift.
Drift said draw, so you saying draw then, Matt?
It's going to be a loss, bro. Probably, at this rate.
Chelsea at home. I think we win that game.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, we do beat Chelsea. Don't know why, but we do.
Wouldn't be a surprise. Chelsea are worse than us.
Only by a point. Villa away.
Loss. Actually, do you know what? That will massively
Villa.
depend on where Villa are in the Europa League.
I don't even know why we will beat Villa.
No, Matt. If they're not in the Europa League anymore, I think we lose that game. If they're still in the Europa League,
it's
then
stars,
I think
mate. They like to be very. Don't get me wrong. Villa can beat us 100%, but I don't know why. But whenever we play Villa, I always feel like we're gonna beat them. I don't know why.
I think
feel like we do.
I think we draw to Villa.
I'm saying win. I'm saying win.
All right.
That game is very dependent on where they are in the Europa League.
Brentford last game of the season. What are we saying, boys?
That's
do you know what? If we have to win that, we win that.
Yeah, but it could also be
top 4 or
Igor
top 5
Thiago
down
will cause
to the
some
last day
headache.
of the season. I think we win that game.
I'm worried about that game because I feel like our season could depend on getting top 5, and I don't like the fact of that we got to come up against one of the most informed strikers that the league has had this season. Seth Vandenberg hates us. Kelleher now hates us. We got flipping.
No, but you know what? There's also a lot of factors people are forgetting that are going to start coming into play where you got to add the context. If that game means absolutely nothing to Brentford, players like Thiago are thinking about the World Cup at that point. They're not going ham anymore.
No, but
imagine
I don't like
the World Cup because you get injury in a game.
I hear what you're saying, Good Drift. But if they,
I'm telling you, they're going to start thinking.
I don't like teams that face you that are just like they've got nothing to play for. They can just relax. I don't like.
No,
that.
I hear you, but I'm saying some of their
playing with house money
will have the World Cup on their mind.
No, you're right. I just Henderson. I just feel like I don't know.
Hendo, Damsgaard, Thiago, all these men are going to be thinking about international duty at that point. Like, I'm not saying what I'm saying is a given, but like
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I say win or draw. I say win or draw.
I wouldn't even be surprised if some of our players are already thinking it. I heard what you said about Ekitike, Matt. It is kind of mad. I didn't watch the game, but I don't know how a dead leg makes you cry. That to me, that seems like tears of worry he's missing the World Cup.
But then he's going to France today. Looking, in fact, let me not even say too much. But he was ready to. He joined up with the French team. He was fine. He was smiling and
because he's going to be thinking about that World Cup.
He was fine, bro. So why was you shedding tears?
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't get it, and I understand it. I have to understand he wasn't going to be out for a long time. I think it's the fact of like. Him crying kind of alluded to, oh my days, could it be a little bit more worse than what we're thinking? Then next thing you know, I'll see that he's smiling, join up with the French team. And you know me, like, I'm a fan of Ekitike, but I don't like that type of team now. I kind of feel like, I understand you had a dead leg, and if you just, maybe you couldn't run it off because you get a dead leg, and that you can do, but I think it's the crying thing that, like, the theatrical part that made me think, and then you're going, thinking the next day kind of just pissed me off. That's just me though. That just pissed me off because it's like we need warriors out here. Can't have man crying on battlefield and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I don't even cry at funerals, so I don't understand male tears. So maybe I'm the wrong
dead
person.
leg. I'm just a bit like, all right, bro.
I think that's a bit weird crying over a dead leg. I don't even understand that unless he has something going on in his personal life and that was like the last straw, maybe.
I don't know. It's just you saw it. He had a bit. He just seemed a bit like really upset, and you're like, okay, I get it. Like you're not playing, like and then it made me feel like I hope he's all right, kind of thing. Like maybe it's a bit more because in my mind I'm thinking maybe it's more serious than what now we think it is. My man, this morning, and I see him joining up with the French team, all taking pictures and that, doing fashion show with Kunde and them, man. I was like, all right, cool. Say less.
I'm not gonna lie, some of them outfits were just crazy.
I'm not here to tell a man how to dress, innit? I'm just, So,
yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Soboslai turned up at training with a tote bag. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw a picture of Soboslai and I was like,
that's.
But again, I do like fashion to a degree, but there's just certain things I think, okay, that's not really my thing. But it is what it is, isn't it? So.
All right, then. So, what are we saying for the Brentford? I think we win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we win that game. If we need to, then yeah.
All right. So, you've gone for 6, 9, 12. You've got 13.
Oh, you're doing the horrible. Oh, my days. I'm seeing. Yeah, go on.
9, 12, 13. So, Matt and Drift, you both believe we're getting 13 points. 3, 6, 9. I believe we get 11 points.
Oh, swear.
So if we get 11 points, that puts us on 60 points.
Oh my gosh. Stinks, bro.
If we get
Can't even break 70.
if we get 13 points between now and the end of the season, that puts us on 62. Now we are currently 5th in the league. But if we all believe Everton beat us, and we all predicted that Everton loss, if Everton win and they match our results up into that game, they sit on the same amount of points as us. We stay above them on goal difference. But if Brentford win and we lose, then they could potentially, depending on how many goals they get, they could match our points tally.
How can we be parring with Brentford and Everton?
I'm not gonna lie, Cal. Even though what you're saying makes sense from a logical point of view, I'm not worried about Brentford and Everton now. I'm worried about Chelsea. Everton have still got to play West Ham away, Man City, Crystal Palace away, Tottenham away, and Sunderland. Everton aren't getting the same amount of points as us.
Do you know why? Do you know why that scares me? You see, Everton. One thing about Everton, yeah,
They got nothing
bro,
else to
they're
play.
resilient, you know.
No, but we're also talking about a team who's lost bare home games as well. Like it's
No,
not
when they
exactly-
were
you know
going
what
through a
I'm
bit of a,
saying? Like,
but look at Everton. Listen, Everton are amazing.
you
because
think
I'm not
Everton
saying
will
that.
get more points than us between now and the end of the season?
No, but I'm
With the
worried that
teams
they
they've
can't.
got to play.
The fact that they're even in this conversation tells me how far. It's not even just about them. It's more about us.
You know,
It's
but it's only
always
Chelsea
been
that I
about
think
us.
we have to worry about personally.
Mm.
And even they're not worrying. I'm worried about us now. Now I've got the same mindset that Kyle was having when we had this conversation about a month ago. It is more us now I'm worried about. Chelsea is shit. They're going to drop bare points. Are we going to make sure we capitalize? Now, that is the worry now, for real.
But I
Like-
think all of us, whether it be Chelsea, Brentford, Everton, we've all got tough games. It's the business end of the season. I'm gonna be real. Our May is horror.
Yes,
It's
it
meant
is.
to win it.
Our May is horror.
Yes,
But we seem to be able to get up for the harder games, though, which is weird. Because no one can't tell me Brighton is a harder game than Galatasaray. But for
Yeah, but
some
what's
reason,
that?
I think it is.
I don't. If Brighton play Galatasaray win that game.
I don't know if they do, bro.
I think they do.
I really Galatasaray.
If, I mean, I don't like. Again, I know obviously it's not the same comparison because they're not the same team. But I'm watching Crystal Palace struggle with Michelin as an example. Like I don't know. Like I think Galatasaray beat Brighton in a
I think
European.
Brighton beat Galatasaray.
tie.
Brighton
Like,
at their best
no.
and Galatasaray at their best. I think Brighton win.
It's mad, isn't it, Carter? I'm looking at Arsenal. I think
don't.
we lost to Wolves, we drew to Spurs, and we lose to Brighton.
But this is all because of this, bro.
But
It's all
regardless,
because
are we ever gonna see Liverpool put a run together that means something?
No.
This is,
No.
and that's my worry, Drift.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm on Cal's wave now. I'm worried about us now. I get it. Like, for real, like before, because I didn't think it would continue to be as bad. I didn't think we'd lose to Spurs. I didn't think we'd drop points against Wolves. Do you get what I mean? Like,
people you just said, Drift. I didn't think we'd lose to Spurs. We didn't even lose the game, but it felt like a flipping.
It
loss.
felt
yeah.
like it. Facts.
No, Drift.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you see, when I say
No, yeah,
subconscious
I
plays
hear
a trick on you sometimes, that game
Mm.
felt like a loss because you see the crap that they
Yeah.
are.
yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it's mad.
Darkness.
It's embarrassing, man. It's so embarrassing, man. Which one of you lot was reading out that thing earlier on in the show when it was going through the fact that every team in the bottom 5 we haven't beaten?
Apart from West Ham.
Yeah,
Oh,
apart from
gosh.
that was it. Yeah, I think it was Matt again that was saying surprisingly that was a game he thought we would lose, but we won it, and all the other ones he thought we'd win and we didn't. We've drawn with
Bro.
Leeds twice. We've drawn with Burnley. We've lost to Forest. Like, what the hell is going on?
Remember when we drew, I think it was like 4 Premier League games in a row against like teams that you would expect.
I think it
Liverpool
was
to-
all the teams I just said, weren't it? I think it was Burnley,
yeah,
Leeds.
yeah. Bro, I just
Oh man.
need this season to hire up. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
I kind of want to wake up and we're already at the finishing line. I don't have to go through the process of watching it.
Yeah.
I just want us to wake up and we're like, we already know what's happened. Wake up. I know whether Liverpool's in the top 5, how we got knocked out in the Champions League, how we got knocked out in the FA Cup. I just don't want to, because you know what it is, bro. Watching your team play badly is mentally draining. Like playing horrific.
You know the worst thing about
and we're not even getting results as well. It's not even like we're a sturdy, you know, like kind of like team that's like, oh, they're not really like to look at from a figure point of view. Like they don't really play good football, but they grind out results. We're not even that.
Nah, bro. You know what? Occasionally, because here's the thing, yeah. And I know I always reference it to like relationships, and it isn't even about my own relationship. It's just an easy thing for people to like understand where I'm coming from. So you're going through a bad spell in your marriage, yeah?
Yeah.
But every now and again, you're there as wifey's leaving the bathroom after a shower, and you're like, oh yeah, that's why I love her. You know, you just keep getting that reminder every time. And she'll be like, why are you looking at me like that? Be like, don't worry, you know what I mean? You get that reminder, but like you're going through bad times. Wolves.
I hear what you're saying.
Coming out the shower in the FA Cup. Brighton in the FA Cup, that was the missus coming out the shower. Galatasaray at home, that was the missus coming out the shower. We keep getting, every now and again, we get dangled a little reminder of why we're married and why we love her. But then all the other time is just, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Where you going there? And you're like, for fuck's sake, what the fuck is this, man? And then every now and again, you catch her coming out the shower and you're like, oh yeah, this is why I put up with it. Do you get what I'm saying? Liverpool have been doing that to us this season. Every time we're at our wit's end, we get a Brighton in the FA Cup. We get a Galatasaray in the Champions League. And we're like, oh yeah, we are capable. Then we go back to Brighton away in the league. It's like, for fuck's sake, what the hell is this? We're just constantly getting bullshit with little reminders. Do you know what I'm saying? It's doing my nerve. It's doing my head in, bro. It's actually doing my head in.
Man, amateur is like, lesson from this: don't get married.
I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Nah, look at H.
I'm gonna ask a difficult question and go.
Yo. Yeah, go on.
Do we qualify for do you qualify for the Champions League? Do we finish in the top 5?
We haven't finished 5th or 6th.
I think we get top 5.
Flip a coin. Like, you know, that Two-Face from Batman. Bro, just flip the coin. I don't know, bro. We haven't finished in 5th or 6th. We're not consistent enough, in my opinion, for us. We should really be sitting there saying, no, I think we can even get third. We can't do that because we're not consistent. We're consistently inconsistent. That's Liverpool.
That's our consistency. I'll be honest, I think we finished 5th. Sorry, I think we finished 6th or 7th. I pray to God I'm wrong, but I think we finished 6th or 7th.
Yeah. So who would you think is going to finish above us? Everton?
Bro, I flip a coin, bro. I don't know. I just think we're really whatless at the moment, Drift, and I don't see it changing. And I don't think we're gonna see anything different.
Yeah.
I think
I also think a lot of what we just said is predicated on how far we get in the 2 cups as well, because we could be dropping points in the league if we progress past City and PSG as well. If we don't, then maybe we will be a little bit more tuned into the league. So I also think a lot of those results will be predicated on how those 2 games go as well.
That's fair.
And I hate the fact that we've got more chance of beating PSG and Man City than we do winning away at West Ham or some. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
but West Ham run away. I'm gonna be real. I think you're very optimistic, thinking we're gonna beat City at their place in the FA Cup.
And it's literally just a feeling. It isn't any logic behind it whatsoever.
That I'm worried for that. I watched on could be so dark. Is that that's another afternoon kickoff as well, isn't it?
I don't even know. I don't even know, bro.
And you know what? I wish we were playing by the same rules as the others as well, because I've seen a lot of our players have gone to international duty. Why didn't we just lie like Arsenal, for example, and just bullshit and just pretend we got injured?
We never do that, though. I know
what I'm saying. Like, when I watched all those lies that Arsenal released of all them players that I pulled out, I was like, you allow
players rest. Yeah.
You liars. Like, what the
Should I
fuck are
just
you
be
talking
real? Should I
about?
be real with you, Drew? At this point, I'm just like, why is even their internationals at this stage of the season?
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing in the world. It's actually the dumbest thing in the world.
I hear it.
I jam, but don't give me jokes. Shallow how that's actually a good
Like,
comparison.
I'm at a point where I kind of feel like so international games should be played in one section of the season, and that's it. I don't see Premier League games being played during the World Cup and all that. I don't get it.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, next season they're gonna have an international month, right? Where all the qualifiers are gonna be played in one.
Yeah,
section.
that's how it should be.
That'll be a sad month. Even that, you just can't win.
I'm not gonna lie, it will definitely be a lot more intense for the
right.
players that could affect the league in that way. If you play a month of intense internationals in the middle of a season, that's a bit mad, That's actually like the
there'll
World
be
Cup
injuries.
happening.
Just watch.
Yeah, it's actually like the World Cup happening in the middle of the league. It is a bit weird, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, you lot might think I'm crazy, and no disrespect to anyone who cares about their country. Maybe we have a different perspective being Black British because we don't really give a shit about England like that. You know what I mean? Through colonialism and all that, whatever. But like, if you actually think about it, international football just gets in the way now. And again, I know Brazilians and Germans and stuff.
It's only the tournament. You only really watch it for the Euros and the World Cup. Yeah, you don't care about
I'm
the
not even
friendlies.
gonna lie. Like, I don't even know. The only people I think would have a problem with this would be people who weren't picked. I just think it should be you play your league and then you just put everyone in a hat, pull the names out of the hat. Whoever gets picked out of the hat goes to the tournament. Is what it is, bro. Like, I don't even I genuinely don't see the point anymore. Or make it seeded, and then however you're seeded means that you're higher up, meaning you play less games or you got a higher chance of qualification or whatever it may be. I don't know. International football just seems so pointless now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Just I'm saying, no one cares.
Friendlies, I think friendlies are pointless. I don't think international football as a whole is pointless.
No.
I think friendlies are pointless.
Tournaments like proper. I'm talking Euros and World Cup. Other than that, we don't care. Like World Cup, it's gonna be World Cup, innit? But we don't care about the friendlies before that. We genuinely don't care. We don't even care about qualifiers, really. You're rather.
And I don't even remember the last time I truly cared about an international tournament. There's not many of them, between them all. Like, there's not many of them, man.
I can't lie. I'm looking forward to the World Cup this year. I genuinely am.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so am I. But I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm gassed though. I'll be like,
I'll be real. I kind of am.
I'm not gassed about it.
I do enjoy.
I'm more worried about what's happening to Liverpool in the summer, blood.
No, obviously that takes priority. Please don't get that twisted, bro. Let's not get that twisted. But I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I'm looking forward to seeing how Yamal does on the world stage again, and the fact that he killed it in the Euros. He's going to be able to replicate that in the World Cup. Can Messi go one more time? Ronaldo's going to be out there. This is probably going to be his last World Cup. Like, there's a lot of stories going into this that I'm quietly looking forward to, especially if Jamaica get there as well. Like,
if Jamaica get there,
then that changes everything. But if not, I'm more, just me personally, I'm more looking forward to GTA 6 releasing in November.
Yeah, sure, I'm going to get pushed back again.
Well, if you keep talking like that, don't put that in the universe. Don't put that in the universe, please, bro.
It's not me, bro. That's nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'll bet you the chat would rather the World Cup was cancelled than GTA 6 was cancelled. You think I'm joking? The world would pick GTA 6 over the World Cup.
I would as well. Do you know, Matt? Do you think they're doing it on purpose? Because I do.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I think that game is ready to go, and Rockstar.
That game is ready like anything. They are trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Do you know? See, this year, you've got Avengers Doomsday. It's going to be cold. You got the new Spider-Man film. You got June. You got GTA 6. You got Wolverine the game. I feel like I'm missing something else. There's something else that's kind of. There's something else. Flip. But there's a few things like this year. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of things.
Even the Peaky Blinders movie.
Yeah, even that as well. Still.
And all of that, and I bet all of that happens, and GTA still don't drop. They're gonna push it back to 27.
No, don't do that, please. I can't do that.
I bet you any money it comes out. Do you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do this fuckery, Matt. You know when they're gonna release it? They're gonna release it on February the 13th.
Nah, they wouldn't dare. Actually,
They're
they
gonna
would.
release.
It's
They're gonna or a
Rockstar, they
midnight
would.
release, February the 14th. Imagine if they did that, a midnight release, February the 14th, bro.
Mental. They can't. What it is, apparently they've even got like the marketing stuff already. But they were ready from last year, you know. Don't get twisted.
Yeah. They know
what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
And GTA 6 will break the internet. It will break everything that you can think of.
100%. It's gonna break.
Like, it's gonna be mental, bro.
How much money did they make off the last one? 10 billion, right? I think it's 10 billion they made off GTA 5. I think it is.
This one will break every single record you can think of.
Yeah. That's a lot of pressure on them, though, boy. The game better live up to it.
I was just gonna say they've really pushed themselves into a corner with this one. I'm not.
Yeah, they have. They really.
Yeah.
have.
So apparently, Rockstar has generated between 8.6 billion to 9.5 billion in revenue.
I knew it was something like that.
The game came out in 2013, blood. There's been about 75 remasters, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
The game came out on the Xbox 360 and you can play it on the PS5. Them man are just yeah, they know how to make money, bro.
And there's normally what Matt, am I right? There's normally about 7 years between generations of console. Like
about 7 years. That. Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting for P6 before they bring it out.
No, they best not, bro. But we need GTA 5 came out in 2013. We are now in 2026.
That is crazy. And you know what's mad? GTA 5 is still good enough to play.
Gift, I'm going to ask you a trick question. Would you rather GTA 6 came out tomorrow or Liverpool get Elise in the summer?
I could wait for GTA.
Good
I'll
answer,
take
bro.
Elise in the summer.
Good answer.
Carl don't even care about GTA, so
I'm not gonna lie, Jiff. That close to crashing out, bro. That close.
All right, let me do the Uno reverse. Matt, what would you rather? GTA was cancelled, period, or Liverpool win the Champions League?
Hold on, wait, what?
You heard the question answer, bro.
No, say it again.
No, you heard.
GTA 6 is cancelled. So if I pick,
and the caveat is Liverpool win the Champions League.
If you can, you can.
So GTA 6 is cancelled.
It's cancelled, and we win the Champions
altogether.
League.
It never comes out.
It never comes out.
It never comes out.
And then Liverpool win the Champions League.
But we win the Champions League, yeah. Or we don't win the Champions League, but GTA is released tomorrow.
You're taking long to answer, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Yeah, safe. Be your own flipping people, man. Be your own flipping people. What are we doing? Long to answer the question, bro. What are we doing there? GTA is a game, bro.
I'll pick for the man them. Where we getting GTA 6. Liverpool can wait, blood. What are you talking about? Yeah? What are we talking about? Liverpool can wait 1 year, bro. We're getting GTA 6, fam. How about that? Yeah, I said it. And what? I said it.
You know what?
And Cal, you can't even say nothing. You can't even talk to me about standards. You want to know why, Cal? Because when Klopp didn't win a trophy, Champions League in every single year or Premier League every single year, you were still behind the manager. You were supporting him. Yes or no, Cal?
Oh, is this what we did?
No, did you support the manager, bro? Was you willing to give him a chance, bro?
Oh, so you want to go down this road? Okay,
no, I'm asking a question. Did you believe in Jurgen Klopp when he got it wrong a few times?
Yeah. Do you believe in Slot then?
No, I don't.
What are we doing there?
All I'm saying is we get GTA 6, Slot leaves, and then a new manager comes in and we go win the Champions League.
No, I don't often do this. Chat, do what you got to do, man. It is what it is.
Right.
That's
You
cool, man.
this
life. You don't play GTA 6
let me see how far we can go with this then. So, Matt, GTA 6 comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And on your way to buy GTA 6, you find a duffel bag with £2 million in it.
Hold on, Jeff. What
Hold
kind?
on,
What
say
is
that-
this now?
Wait, say that. Say that.
Say that again.
GTA 6 is released tomorrow, and on the way to buy the game, because you don't want to do it on digital download, you think, let me go and buy it. So you got it on your way to the shop, you find a duffel bag with £2 million in it.
Yeah.
But the caveat is Liverpool don't win anything for 5 years.
For 2 million.
For 2
Look
million.
at him. Cook him. Look at he. The fact that he said it again.
Do you then
Don't
take
count.
that
Answer,
option?
bro. This is for
2
you.
million. Do I
This
get
is your one.
Do I hand the money to police?
No.
one says it.
Hand it in. You walk home with that bag in your family's set.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't. You'd end up dead, bro. You'd end up dead.
No. The rules are it's not drug money, nothing. It's just God
Just
dropped the duffel bag.
2 million in a duffel bag, but it's not drug money.
No, Carl, stop trying to. I know what
You're
you're trying to
doing
do.
too much semantics, bro. There's 2 million in
Yeah,
a bag.
it's £2 million.
No
You
one's
can
looking
take
for you.
it. You take the £2 million,
The government ain't looking for you.
which is
Drug
life-changing
dealers ain't
money, by
looking
the
for
way.
you. You're blessed, bro.
Or you can be like, nah, it's fine.
But Liverpool don't win anything for 5 years.
Yeah.
I know someone's coming for me, but let's go based on the premise that you're saying that it's just someone put 2 million. It's a lottery, and someone put 2 million. And the first person who sees it gets it, and Liverpool don't win anything for 5 years.
Yeah.
Brother, my family comes first.
Okay. I just
I
wanted
hear
to
it.
see how far it was
My
before
family
Liverpool
comes
didn't matter.
I hear it.
What, you lot don't think you'd be eating off 2 million as well?
No,
You
no,
think
I
I'm-
never said that. But I'm just saying 5
think I'm
years
gonna
of watching
leave you
Liverpool
lot in
win
the
nothing
lurch?
is a long time. Still, I'm just saying. I'm just saying 5 years is a long time.
All right, so Matt, you don't want me to break you off anything now?
I never said that. I just said 5 years is a long time. You do what you want to do. You won the money. I don't even. How about this? I don't even know if you won the money because you ain't even gonna tell me. Because 2 million is very dangerous.
No, I'm not telling anyone. But I
Exactly.
guarantee the only person that's gonna know is Calvin and the missus. That's it.
I
You done it
just
for-
wanted to know
yeah.
how far you would go before Liverpool didn't matter anymore. That's all.
But I'm securing my family for.
No,
Like,
I'm not judging
run
you.
it.
I would do the same.
I
I'm
don't
not
care if
judging
you look and judge me all you want, bro. Like,
I'm not judging
I'm
you.
taking the 2 mil, bro.
Yeah, I'm not judging you.
Don't give me joking. Huh?
Taking the 2 mil. What? Can tell the missus she ain't got to work anymore. We got childcare all the time sorted. We've got brand new house sorted, bruv.
All right, the caveat is Liverpool get relegated down 2 divisions in that 5 years.
He's still taking the money.
You moved the goalpost, bro. You moved the goalpost. You're doing too much now. You're doing too much.
Oh no.
No, because then it becomes about whether you care about other people's
Look at
lives.
Dean in the comments.
Did you know first? No. Don't give me joking. Oh
Dean
my
is like,
days.
yo.
Don't give me joke.
Dean is something.
No, I'll be real. That 2 million, you can't not. That's 2 million, bro. I think everyone would do that. I'll be shocked if anyone doesn't, because that's life-changing money. Like it's all making.
I hear it, but
It's all making fun of joke with video games and stuff. But you're talking about 2 mil, bro.
I know, but Liverpool versus Exeter to see who gets relegated is a crazy thing as well.
No, it
bro.
is. You'd probably be thinking like, I got my 2 mil, boom, boom, boom. Like the club's gonna make its way back.
You've just affected about 100 million people with your choice.
I haven't. You did.
Well, Cal, because Cal's the one who said he'd do
Oh yeah,
it,
Carl.
so.
Yeah.
That was one of the caveats that you gave. You just said I found the money, and Liverpool ain't winning.
So with the two relegations, would you not
I
take
don't
the
think
money
that's a
anymore?
realistic scenario, so I'm not going to answer.
But these scenarios, you know, what, let's think of. I'm trying to think of something that's realistic.
Didn't it happen to Leeds? It could happen. It's not really unrealistic.
Not in my world. It's not. I answered the first.
I was trying. Yeah, do you know what? I was trying to think of. Yeah, you're gonna take the money. I was trying to think of something that like.
Do you know, as much as I think I am taking the money,
my morals or anything like that.
That's what I mean.
I'm
It's
not
so
gonna
true.
lie to you, look, yeah. As much as I probably would take the money in GTA, I cannot underestimate how dramatically changed my life would be if Liverpool weren't in it. So, like, if football doesn't matter anymore because we're in Division 1, my life would be so different. I can't lie. Like I can't just act like it would be like easy. Oh yeah, just take the money. And
I got MMA in boxing as well. Still,
raw. Cal don't give a fuck.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Raw, Cal don't give a.
Man said, well, I got another sport, so.
I'm gonna be real. I still have a box at Liverpool, even if we're down there, bro. I'm gonna be real. The box will be cheaper as well, so I'm winning. I got more money and I'm saving money. I'm good.
Fair enough.
And the rooms I'll be in, I'll be able to speak to people who'll be able to reinvest in Liverpool, bro. I'm all right.
Fair enough.
Ain't no way.
Nah. Thing is going mad. Imran.
Imran would do a madness. Imran, Jamie, Pimp, and H. I shudder to think what they'll do if they got.
What they would do, even for 500 grand.
It would be a.
You know, this is the funny thing.
500 grand, no GTA 6, or just.
You know, the crazy thing is, yeah. I might be wrong here, but because of how sensible Cal is, yeah, and knowing him all these years, I don't even think Cal will spend any of the money. Like, I actually think the money would just like.
He'd have to. Why would he just have?
I'm not
saying
invest. Splash.
Yeah, you can't
have to spend the money.
Yeah.
I still can't imagine you being lavish even with all that money. I don't know.
No, but you don't have to be lavish to spend, though.
No, but buying like £1 million house is being lavish, though.
He's buying £1 million house, bro. That's 50% of the money gone. Who's doing that, bro? I ain't doing that.
The change of energy in Carl's
£1 million
place
house
crazy.
is easy, bro.
Who's doing that, bro? No.
But there's houses on my road worth that, bro.
Then I ain't buying a house on your road, bro. Who said I'm doing that? No.
But you said you'll buy a house, though.
But I have a house here, so I'll sell this house.
My days.
I'll sell this house and then I'll add money on for the next one.
No, but you can't get 2 mil and just like burn through 2 mil. That's madness.
It's £1 million house, bro. I've got 3 kids, not 16, bro. What do I need £1 million house for?
£1 million house is crazy. You remember, you only think about £1 million house maybe if you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. The way these house prices are right now.
No,
you've seen that. You've seen the houses on my road. 700, 800 grand easy, bro. And
bro,
just
I hear what you're saying.
Houses,
that's most places. I'm gonna be real. If it was me,
good move though.
I would buy land and I'd build a house from scratch because that's actually cheaper to do. And once that's finished, I'm selling this house. Or I'll rent this house out. I'm not even going to sell it. I'll rent it out.
Yeah, even that, rent out.
Buying land in England is almost impossible, though, bro. That's real difficult,
you know. You can find land,
and especially depending on where.
But
you'd have to live outside London.
I just need a 5-bed house, bro. I'm gonna be real. 1 room each for the kids, 1 room for me and the missus, and a spare room for if we got any visitors. I don't need no 8-9 bedroom. What do I need that for?
No, but I'm saying in London, a 5-bedroom house is about £1 million.
But I'm building the house.
No, that comes with complications, you know. I'm not gonna lie. It does come with complications.
I'm building the house, then I'm renting this one out.
Brother, yeah.
I'm gonna buy land for mum. I'm gonna buy land for mum in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Or add to the land.
So you're going down the Cody Gakpo road then?
No, brother. I'm adding to the land we got in Jamaica to make sure mum's got a place.
Gakpo settings is crazy. There's bare problems.
Calvin's going to be sorted for whatever he needs, and then the rest of the money is going into an ISA and accumulating interest.
I hear it.
Lavish, ha! Right, Ireland's gonna be in for a shock if she thinks we live in lavish. 2 million, bro. We're still getting non-branded cereal, bro. I want to make that very clear.
Flipping.
We ain't doing nothing mad, bro. Nothing mad.
Jesus.
We ain't getting Kellogg's, because we got a couple mil in the bank. You're mad. No way, bro.
That's nuts.
No way, bro. They survived this long without Kellogg's, they're gonna survive a bit longer, bro.
Do you know what? I had when you have them little not a daydream, but when you think of stuff. We finished the show one time and I remember thinking to myself, would Cal fall out with me if I bought the kids branded cereal for their birthday or something?
No, but I just think
but you'd be angry at me though, innit? That they're gonna get to taste how great that is, and then they've got to go back to the regular.
They'll never see it.
Who said I'd flip it? He said I'd flip the cereal.
Like, yeah, safe for the present. You just don't even know the present don't even make it to the kids.
If I was flipping
the
cereal,
present ain't making it, bro. If they taste that cereal, because here's the thing, all it is, it's probably just got more sugar. That sugar just gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Flipping cereal, then I got some problems going on.
No, because I'm saying, like, if I bought them, like, say for example, like I bought Stevie Cocoa Pops and I bought Robbie Lucky Charms, their life is changed forever, you know.
No, their
life is changed forever.
You
can't go back to that Aldi shit after that, bro.
Are they working?
No, but they'll moan and they'll start being, Dad, I don't like this.
Damn if they're moaning, bro. You think I don't hear? I hear moaning every day, bro. Oh well. Go on your bed. What are we doing there? You think I give an F about some moaning, bro? I don't care.
Nah, it's true though. It's true though. They like the kids are gonna moan about something all the time. Like all the time, they will complain about something. But if they complain a bit more, who like? Listen, I love my kids, but
you
complain.
Savage. Fucking hell, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't give a monkey's drift. I'm a
Bro,
be real, bro.
Trust me, all they do is kick up at fast. That's what they do.
Their life will change for as long as they got cereal in that box that you gave them. Once that's finished, bro, it's done.
And they ain't paying no bills either, so they can chill out as well.
Ah, you lot are
How much is a box of Lucky Charms?
They're not paying bills.
In England, about £5.
£5 for cereal. Oh my goodness, you're having an effing laugh, bro. My dickhead. No way. No way. No way.
You know, so my kids don't even really have cereal. They're not really into cereal, innit?
Man.
It's mad. Because when I saw the prices one time, I was like, this is what cereal is. I said, why is the cereal so expensive? I don't understand.
Everything now, innit?
I know it's so magic. All jokes aside, I know people are gonna laugh and make jokes, but we have to be honest. Cereal isn't even filling like that as well, you know. Like it's not nutritious. Like it's not filling. Like
careful, Matt. You're not gonna beat like allegations.
No, I'm just being honest.
So
cereal's not.
No.
Like
if you have
it's better to have like some toast and egg and like avocado, like something that's a bit more substantial.
For the kids for breakfast every day.
No, I'm just saying in general, just like.
No, Matt. I eat ready
for breakfast,
and that fills you up. Ready breakfast.
Even like oatmeal porridge, that's more substantial. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's already.
The boys have porridge or Weetabix for school.
Yeah.
On the weekend,
Weetabix isn't really filling, but
making like a scrambled egg and that for them is like obviously like give an example like weekend or something. Like a scrambled egg, or even fried egg. Like I said, like avocado, like toast, like they'll eat that. Like
no, egg's not filling though. Egg isn't filling.
Avocado.
Yeah, they like avocado as well.
I'm not gonna lie. You can't sit here and say about spending money on kids, but you give the kids avocado for breakfast.
Avocado's crazy.
Do I give them avocado every day, or did I literally just say, "Oh, maybe like on a weekend or something"? I might give them.
On a weekend, we'll have a fry with some plantain and dumpling.
That's what I'm saying. On a weekend, who's got time to do all of that during the week when they got to go to school? And you got to wake them up.
I'm just saying, like, look.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Mate, Amateur's got a point. Giving your kids avocado is way more bougie than giving them expensive cereal. Because remember that expensive cereal will last for like 2 weeks or whatever.
No, but avocado is like not expensive, you know.
That ain't lasting 2 weeks.
Avocado's about $150 for a pack of 2. They are expensive.
No.
He's a
He's been caught out M&S prices, bro. You're on Marks and Spencer's, you. That's why. Who's paying that?
For 2. He's on Marks and Sports, bro.
100%. My man has got the Lidl right there, bro.
So how much is it? How much?
You're never beating the allegations. Don't tell me you're not beating them allegations, bro.
What we doing?
How much is it in Lidl then?
No,
bro, you can get 2. You can get 2 for like £1 something. I can't remember, not 150.
Because I used to shop in Lidl, and I swear it's still about 150 for 2 in
not
in
for
Lidl.
2, bro.
No, bro.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I think it's about £3 for avocado in M&S. I think
how much? £3?
I think
for
so,
1.
Yeah.
For what?
No. I think it's a pack of 4. I think you get a pack of 4 for £3. I think.
Class. Oh my goodness.
Avocado is expensive.
I buy avocado from Lidl. They got the you can buy a pack of 2. You can buy the singular ones as well. Trust me, it's not expensive. It is not expensive.
All right, fair enough.
But I'm actually gonna check this now, Drew. You're not getting away with this, bro.
M&S avocado is expensive, though. I didn't even know about them prices.
Tastes better though.
Of course, you'd
For
say
that
bro.
price, it better taste like, bro. Listen, the
It
maddest.
doesn't even show the price on the website. That's how you know you're getting hoodwinked in the shop, bro.
I can tell you now. Then let me show you.
Just got the app on his phone. Only he can connect to it.
No, this is gonna be Waitrose.
£2 for 2. There it is. Perfectly ripe.
Waitrose. You know, Waitrose is basically M&S drift.
Yeah, but they have home brand stuff as well. I'm saying they have like branded stuff as well. See, you can get a 2-pack of avocado for £1.15 on sale right now.
How much is it normally?
How much do you say?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're small still.
How much did you say, Drew?
£1.15 for 2, but it's half price. It's 50% sale.
And then there's small ones as well.
Yeah, they
you don't get the different sizes. I think you got like the medium.
A normal avocado at Waitrose is £1.50 just for one.
Oh, piss off.
Yeah, drift. That's expensive. I think a little bit about 69p, 89p maybe.
Or you can get 2. You can get the extra large ones. That's 2 for £4.20.
Could never be me. Could never be me. Could never be me.
But look at that, £1.15 for a pack of 2. 50% sale right now. See, sometimes you can get deals at these places.
You're acting like you get deals all the time, bro.
No, you'll be surprised, you know. Honestly, I know we laugh and we joke because I know shopping at Waitrose is bougie, yeah. But you'll be surprised. You actually get like sometimes you get great deals.
I've been to there's a Waitrose near me. I've been to that Waitrose maybe 3 times, and that's when they had when I was drinking Highland spring water and they had it on offer. And even since then, I've switched over to Costco water now. Tastes the exact same, and I get way more value for money.
Spoken like true FSG, boy.
Way more value.
It's all about the value for money, but I hear it because I'm the same. If I can get a bargain, I'm getting the bargain.
Do you know when I realized I was getting sucked into the high life, and I was like, you know, I've got to actually pump this. Like, I've got to stay in my lane. You know, this whole thing about bottled water is like in plastic bottles. It's like
you're not buying glass bottled water.
No, I almost bought.
I've never done glass bottled water.
No, I almost bought. I almost bought. I'm not gonna lie.
You're a boss, man.
No, I didn't. But I'm thinking of my health. I'm thinking,
brother, you'll be all right at plastic. Everyone else is, bro.
Brother, for years when we were, I mean, not everyone, but I'm guessing some people used to drink.
Do you know what is quite bad? You know, apparently, if you drink 2 liters of water out of a thing every single day, yeah, apparently at the end of the year, you've drank the equivalent of a credit card in plastic. Beep. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucked up.
Oh dear.
I'll tap myself.
No.
Yeah, I'll tap myself.
No.
I'll tap my forehead on the scan machine then. When I pay that's what I do from now on. That'll be £32, sir. Boop. I drank water this year. There you go. Like, who gives a monkeys, bro? I'll scan my forehead.
Bro, it's nice. True though. It's true. The only thing.
You know what? Health is wealth. When you go through bad health like I have, you start.
No, I hear it because one thing I won't do, and this is where I think like people can have a go at me again, is but again, I used to drink tap water, but I don't anymore.
Oh, tap water I won't touch.
Oh,
yeah, I don't drink tap. Yeah, but no, but some people
like
but when you say things like this, some people genuinely think it's bougie if you have bottled water. Do you know that?
You're not gonna think I am. Maybe this is bougie, but I bought a new kettle. Yeah.
I'm a water connoisseur, though. I can't even lie. There's certain water that I won't have.
Let me see where Drifty's going with this, man. Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
And it broke on my kettle, so I bought a new kettle, right? To preserve the health of the kettle, I'm not using tap water to make cups of tea anymore.
What? Say that again. Say that again.
If you see the amount of lime scale that builds up,
Yeah,
in
there
the
is a
kettle,
lot of lime.
quite
Scale. I
frightening.
agree. Yeah.
So
Drift?
I use bottled water to fill the kettle.
I'm so glad you said it because I do the same thing. No, I do it as well.
With bottled water as well. You know that, right?
No, but it takes way longer.
But
bro.
no, it takes longer, bro. There's a reason why now.
Oh no, wait, sorry, Matt. Sorry. What bottled water do you use, Drift?
I buy Amazon. It's 8 liters for £2.
You use
That's
bottled
not
water.
That's not bad, right?
You use bottled water for the kettle. You're gonna tell me you bath using Evian. Is that what you're gonna tell me next?
No. I'm just talking about health.
No, I'm gonna drift on this one. I do this. We use bottled water. Yeah. No, for tea, obviously.
Yeah, if I'm making a cup of tea.
Yeah, bro. We don't use tap water. Don't use tap water.
No, how tight you, man. And
If
we're in a hard water.
If you see how much longer it takes the lime scale to build
you just see what's in tap. I don't think you understand what's in tap water yet.
I got lime scale remover.
No, but you can't do that in a kettle because it's kind of like it's difficult to.
Brother, there's a reason why they've got the filters now. If you're at least gonna do that, I feel like you should filter the water, then do. Don't just put it straight from tap to kettle, bro. No, so I'm telling you,
boiling the water. You man are moving like that, brother.
No, you don't. I don't think you can understand what's happening.
I'm talking about to make the kettle last longer. I'm not even necessarily even talking from health. I'm talking to make the kettle last longer. Bruv, I go through kettles too quickly because of the lime scale build up. It's annoying.
I'm all right, man. The kids are all right, bro. We're all good. When did you, man?
I'm glad Matt is on my wave, though.
I'm not gonna lie,
trust me. I don't even think it's bougie. It's not bougie, you know. It's not bougie.
Nah, you man have changed still. But it's cool.
How have we changed?
Look, but I'm not judging you. I'm just saying you man have changed from the man drift I knew from 2019. They ain't the same brothers anymore. But it's cool, bro. We elevate
just because man used bottled water into a kettle. That's madness.
Look, my brothers are elevating, they're doing big things. I'm proud of you, but I'm just saying you both changed in it. Right? It's cool.
Nah, bro. It's just health is wealth, man. Health is wealth.
It's true that it's health, bro. I'll be real.
Health is wealth.
And I can't lie, I can't have my belly just be like this, you know what I mean? You know when your belly goes mad? No, I'm not.
Matt, you know what it is? That's what it is. If you've never had chronic IBS, you don't know what it's like to worry about.
There's things that can just mash at your stomach, you know.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be careful, man.
Bro, you see, remember, Cal, there was even a thing, was it last year, about there was stuff in the water, not in like south or anything, but like in another place, like about they found, they found, bro, that's all in like tap water, you know.
Cal, am I bougie for this?
You have to be careful, Cal. All jokes aside, you have to be careful, bro.
Am I bougie for this? I give my cat bottled water. Is that bougie?
Nah, just can't take it too far. I just take it too far, blood.
And I just say
next thing he's gonna say.
We're not. I can't speak for Matt. I can't speak for Drift. I'm gonna speak for me. I
can speak for myself.
I ain't
Drift on another planet though. I can't even afford a cat. How about that? I can't even afford one. So that's me, bro. I got no pets, bro. There's no goldfish. There's no nothing.
Drift, I'm telling you, you wouldn't survive a week in my house, bro. You wouldn't survive
in the house. It's just there's nothing there, blood. Man. There's no goldfish.
You see when they take a bottled water out,
simple,
at the cupboard, they have to write their name on that bottle, and if that bottle isn't finished by them, it's a problem. It's a major problem. They have to write their name on the bottle. I ain't just having you open up different bottles of water and leaving them around the house. No, you open one, you drink that. Write your name on it. We got Sharpie pen in the drawer. They know where to go. Get the Sharpie pen out. You write your blood clot name.
No, you know, I respect it. I respect it.
That cat would be getting water from the garden, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. That cat would be out there. Cat would be fending for his life, bro.
No. Cal's moving mad. Do you know what Cal's basically saying? Cat will be on a Zempic, blood.
Bottled water for the cat is insane.
Nah, blood. God, mad. Cat that's out here looking for food and that. God, mad. Crazy.
So, yeah. I mean,
you wouldn't survive in my house, Shift. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I give the cat on the weekends. They get tuna and spring water. Like you can't just be a bastard, man. You gotta give them treats, man. You got
tuna, so they don't just get regular cat food.
Yeah, Monday to Friday. Then on the weekend, I give tuna and springboard. It's a treat. It's the weekend, isn't it?
And you get that from Marks as well.
You see me? Drift is never being the allocation.
Yeah, say less, man.
It's only wait, Charles. It's only £1.50 a tin.
For what?
M&S.
Hold on, wait, no. You get the John West one.
No,
Hold
I
on,
get the
how
Waitrose
much?
home brand.
No, wait. How much
for
for
one?
How much for one tin?
£1.50.
Oh
No, that's impossible. That's actually impossible. Drift, you can get a pack of 4 for £2 something.
From where?
Oh my
John West is about £4.
Drift. You know, even in all jokes aside, in M&S, yeah,
Tuna's
they have
expensive,
their own brand. I think you can get a pack of 4. It's spring water for like £2.
I've never seen anywhere
£2.30,
sell tuna for
I
less
think
than
it is.
£3.
Bro, I'm not
You're
showing
gonna
it to you right
if
now.
you're only
I'm not
shopping
even
one
gassing
place,
you.
bro.
No, honestly,
not even
I've
gassing
never
you.
seen anywhere sell tuna for less than £3.
You're not gonna see. You only shop in one place, bro. Like, how are you gonna see it?
But I go
Yeah.
Sainsbury's, and even they don't have tuna that cheap.
You go Sainsbury's on a last minute thing if you need something last minute, bro.
Yeah, I haven't
Don't
been
like-
Sainsbury's for months, but that's not the point.
That is the point, bro. If you ain't been for months. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah,
Nah,
there's
it's
no
mad.
way. But I'm not gonna lie, Drift. If you're in my house, brother, and I saw you reach for a can of tuna to give to a cat, we're fighting on the spot, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, man, you have to give them a treat, bro. You have to.
Bruv,
Man.
you're gonna have to fight
Nah,
me for
man,
that
come
tuna.
on,
Nah,
man.
bro.
just so out here think, give them steak and all
come
them
on, man.
things
You
there,
have
blood.
to, man. You have to.
Man,
McDonald's and
two
everything.
tins of tuna pasta can last the kids for about 3-4 days, bro.
Where is it? M&S.
And you're giving your cat a tin of tuna in one sitting. Oh my gosh, no.
No, it'll be 2. Like they can't eat the whole thing. in one
Sorry.
tin, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. And then what is
But
it during the week?
if you look at the excitement when they know they're getting that treat, like it's worth it, bro.
Bro,
Hard time.
yeah, they're living good, bro. They're living good. But all jokes aside, though, you can get a pack of 4 for under £3. The M&S's own brand, their own brand.
For real. I've never
Yeah,
seen.
their own brand, their own one. 100.
Well, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, it's 150 in Waitrose.
No.
But
Big
150 at 10 is mental.
When I grow up, I want to be like you, Drifty, bro.
Nah, man. It's the only time I spend a lot of money is on food. You have to put what you put in your body has to be good, man. Like health is wealth. Like health is wealth.
Mm.
And you know already, I don't spend a lot of money on my car. I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes. But when it comes to food, yeah, man.
You
gotta
spend
be-
money on your clothes, bro. You told me how much you spent on trainers and all that. You're lying, bro.
No, but no, but I won't buy it. It has to be in the sale. It has to be in the sale. Like,
Even
it
in
has to be.
sale, bro, they're still mad.
I only
I
pay
beat the
full
allegations
price.
now. I'm just
I only
saying.
pay full price for presents. I've never bought myself anything full price for years. I don't even remember the last time.
What's
I
the
bought
most
myself
expensive pair of footwear you bought yourselves before?
My
Jordan.
Odell Beckhams, they were about, what were they? 180, 180 to 200 pounds, something like that.
I'm not even trying to snitch, but they were definitely more true.
No, I don't think they were. I don't think they were.
Bruv, you told me the price.
Maybe my memory's going bad, but I know, like,
I hear it.
they were expensive.
I hear it.
They
No,
were expensive.
mine's definitely Jordan's. Mine was it's either 180 or 190 for my
Oh.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see?
yeah.
But in general, like, I've got like, you see, like,
Jordan 4s. Yeah, Jordan 4s.
you see, what's the one with the air bubble all the way around? What's the name of those ones again?
What, 110s? 110s?
No, not 110.
Uh,
I can't remember. But anyway, you know the ones I'm talking about, right?
yeah. Nike. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got about 5 pairs of those. I think the most expensive one I ever bought was about £70. Like, I wait till they go in the sale. Like, I don't go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still, like,
Yeah.
smart with it. Do you get what I mean?
But here's the thing now. I do think this is just my own personal opinion. When it comes to certain things, I don't think you can always buy like the cheapest thing because it won't last very long and things can happen. So you kind of have to pay for a certain amount of quality. Doesn't mean to say that everything you buy has to, like, for example, I've got no shame in my game. There used to be many things that I'll buy and it'll be like from ASOS, or when Top Man used to be back from Top Man. Like they're not
but
designed.
It don't last though. It don't last, bro.
No, but no, I hear what you're saying. But when I bought them things there, I realized I was like, for some things, it's like, oh yeah, like you can't really. You can only buy certain things from there because if not, it's like wear and tear, isn't it? Like you can't get much out of them. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm stunned. I think the most I've ever spent on footwear for myself for £90.
£90.
But that's more expensive than a lot of what my because I wait for them to go on the sale.
Those are my fleece line Timberlands. They will last me until the day I die.
Right, I threw my Timberlands away, so
I don't even have no.
I think I know why he did though, because of all the mad thing, but yeah.
Do you know what it was? I just thought I don't know if I'm gonna wear these, and they take up a lot of space.
I don't have Tim, so I don't have Tim.
You know, like I went through my closet a couple of years ago and I realized, because of health, I lost weight as well. I dashed out about 50-60% of my wardrobe. And
when you say dashed out, you just in the bin?
No, there's a place near me where you can put clothes, because you know you're not really supposed to put clothes in a normal bin. So there's a place near me. So yeah, I just bagged it all up and just, yeah.
I don't know what to say, bro. Like
I told my brother to go through it and see if there's anything he wanted. When it wasn't, I just dashed it.
But there's definitely certain things that, in my opinion, that you can't just like think, oh, it's the cheapest thing, I'll get it, knowing that it's not. Like, because it's even like, to give an example, like basic things, like you obviously evaluate and go, can I really get it at this price, or is it better to spend a little bit more and know that it's going to be okay? Like, surely you have to do that, because if not, you'll end up buying the same thing over and over because it'll break or whatever that thing is. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm flabbergasted. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I just get like, bro. Like, I give an example. In fact, no. Let me know.
I'm flabbergasted. I'll go over £100 for the missus. I'll do that. Kids trainers, they
no, I can understand that. They're gonna grow out of it.
I'm not spending no dumb price on kids trainers.
The most I'm spending on kids trainers is £30.
Mine was 40, I think, for a birthday. Yeah,
I get that, because they grow out of them quickly. So
you got them faster. There's no point. But even the clothes, you don't go mad.
And if I buy like expensive shoes and stuff, and you better, you better. I swear to God, you better.
What you mean, like if they play football in them or something like that?
Oh, they play football in what? They got football boots, bro. You ain't going to the park in your normal trainers.
No, like a school in the playground.
They've got school trainers.
It's school shoes.
No, but I used to play football in my school shoes.
You're one of them dons that wore normal trainers in school. In your what? Oh, bro. Nah. I had school shoes and I had to bring another pair of trainers, AstroTurfs, and leave them in my locker at school.
That's long.
Yeah, that was the play.
That was the play. The AstroTurf
team.
Kicking football in my loafers. My mum would tear my face.
Yeah, you can't do that. You got mad. You had to bring the extra trainer then, or the AstroTurf.
If it wasn't PE that day, long for that.
You're one of them.
You're not going to be these allegations. Now they're going to
start playing school and kick ball. You'd wear new trainers to school and kick ball in the trainers.
No, not new trainers. No, not new trainers. But I kick ball in my school shoes. Yeah, 100%.
So how many school shoes would you go through in a calendar?
You're mashing up them school shoes. 100.
Maximum about 3. Maximum
3 school shoes. Oh my God.
Maximum.
You could never be my pickney. You're mad. You'd be working, bro. You mad?
Maximum.
Nah.
No, it's mad. It's mad. I can't lie. 3 pairs of shoes for the year is mental. The only way they should change them is if obviously they're growing out or there's like a mishap. So you change one over.
I had
3
one pair of school shoes per school year.
I hear it.
And
My
just
school
there being
shoes
the
weren't
allegations, I know all of his shoes were from Clark's as well. I know they were, blood.
No. Like I had. No, see if I had like say like it was Shelley's and I got some Wallabies, I ain't kicking ball in those. I had kickers, I didn't kick ball in those.
Did you get
But
the
if I
Wallabies?
just had, like,
Yeah.
if I just had like you know, like just a normal pair of loafers from like I don't know, like Raven or Burton or something like that. You know, school shoes are probably about £25. I'm kicking ball in those. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm kicking ball in those. What's the point of bringing trainers in my bag for? That's long, man.
To take off your school shoes so you
If I ain't got
leave
PE
them
that
in the
day, that's
locker
long,
drift.
man.
That's what you do. You used to leave them in the locker.
No, I didn't
Then
have
it's
lockers
just
in my
there.
school. You lot were lucky you had lockers. I didn't have lockers at my school.
Then I'd have rolled with them in my school bag, bro. It is what it is.
You lot are lucky. I didn't have lockers, yeah.
You didn't have a locker.
No.
What? I'm not saying you had a locker maybe in year 7, but surely like what?
No,
year...
at no point. My secondary
like
school.
cloakroom, and they have no cloakroom.
Oh, we had
The
lockers.
cloakroom was in your classroom. Like, you know, like whatever your
You know, we're talking about secondary school. We're not, bro. It's like you talk about a prison.
No, yeah, you know, you had your, you know, like,
secondary
like,
school. You had like, so we had like, you got the classroom. Then
Yeah,
my
then you
one,
have a bunch of
you go
lockers.
downstairs. There's long hallway, whatever. There's like a massive like cloakroom, and it's got lockers as well.
No.
Yeah,
We had our main classroom, and in that classroom would be the hook so you could put your coat up and your bag if you wanted to. But there's no lockers. I didn't have a locker.
I'm gonna be real. My stuff would have got robbed if we didn't have lockers, bro.
Yeah.
Croydon with no lockers.
Yeah, give it a miss. Yeah,
it would have been.
And even when
I lost
when
property was dark. Anything in lost property, bro, it ain't even staying there for 5 minutes, bro.
we only had lockers in
Never man got to lost property. That man ain't got nothing. Man ain't got no footwear. You know what do you mean, bro? It's madness. People got lost property like it's shop.
You don't know where I went to school. You don't think my locker the people would have been robbing lockers anyway?
No, but at least make it.
That happened. That happened in my school. They robbed lockers.
I went to school in the hood, bruv. Them lockers would have got broken into same way, bruv. You know,
but you're still giving yourself a chance.
So, but I'm not leaving kicks in there to get robbed.
No, all right, maybe not in your case, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I did. But you know, when I'm robbing my locker,
Yeah, you can't get into my locker.
No,
Yeah,
remember,
Robin,
people wouldn't even know whose locker was whose. If there's just a whole bunch of lockers, people don't even know.
No, we
whose
had a
locker was
dedicated
whose.
locker to ourselves.
Oh, every time it was the same locker, every single time.
Yeah, every single time. Yeah.
Oh, okay, like America. Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have that. So,
Class, so you had when you had the bag as well. Sometimes you just have it in the bag. The bag's hefty. You got the trainers in there, the books, everything.
Or you remember the JD drawstring bag? You just whack it in a JD drawstring bag, and then that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a ghetto bag for a school bag, though.
No, that was my school bag. That was my bag for my trainers.
Oh,
nah, you can't even do that. That JD bag is legendary. You can't do that.
No, it is legendary. But
It's ghetto, but it's legendary. Yeah.
That's good.
My brother would buy the trainers for himself, and I'd ask for the bag.
And the bag was a flex. I can't even lie.
Yeah, because I'm buying trainers from JD, so I asked for the bag.
The bag was a flex. You got a JD bag, bro. Yeah,
so hold on, one last question, Drew. Did you get a brand new blazer every school year?
No.
You did.
No, I didn't. But I had 2 blazers.
That's
No,
per year.
Yeah. Well, no, because when I got to year 10,
if I was in year 7 and I had 1 year 7 blazer, that's it. You think I'm getting 2 blazer?
No, but obviously it was so that one could be cleaned while you're wearing the other one, and you know what I mean? Like,
I had 1 blazer for the year, fam.
I had 2 blazers in my whole time at school. One from year 7 to year 9, and then the other from year 10 to year 11.
Hold on, wait. What? You had one blazer for two? No, wait. You had two blazers.
I had 2 blazers.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. That's real struggle. Still.
Whenever I played football at break time, I would take off my blazer, I would fold it and put it in my locker.
I think
and I finished, I would take it out.
So I was quite short from year 7 to 8. So I reckon I had the same blazer from year 7 to 8. Then I remember year 9 is when I started to grow a bit. So yeah, maybe from year 9. Actually, when you say it like
I
that,
had to grow into my blazer.
Oh yeah, bruv. You see the first blazer I had because I was short as well back at like I said, I didn't hit my growth spurt till I was in year 9, bro. The blazer looked like it owned me, bro.
It looks like I was wearing a king's cloak, bro. Dark.
I didn't even grow up well.
And it had the shoulder pads as well to make it look like your hench, but I was still skinny.
Skinny as anything.
The only reason I knew I had a little bit of privilege compared to other kids, just a little bit, and I didn't grow up rich, all jokes aside, is my mum never went to the normal shop to get the blazer. My nan bought me my blazer from M&S.
It's the M&S thing always, bro.
I hear it.
But that's why they lasted for 2 years, because the quality is impeccable, bro.
M&S, I hear it. We're going back there.
Quality. I can't lie. My family's just always been. That's how I know M&S. My nan, then my mum, then me. Like that's how I know it.
So we can't compete. We cannot compete, bro.
So Stevie,
I can't compete.
So check this. Stevie's first set of uniform was from M&S because one of my friends got a 60 or 70% discount. So
the quality was just.
And you couldn't tell, man.
No, bro. She had bought the uniform and then said, "These are the sizes I've got." And I was like,
fair.
Then so that's about. Remember,
I was thinking about my
That's been passed down to Robbie.
Yeah.
Obviously, Alonso won't wear the trousers, but she'll wear the t-shirts. So I got 3 wears out.
So how many trousers did you have? How many shirts did you have?
Shirts, I would have had.
Because I thought this was just because remember you got to wash.
No. So yeah, I'd have 8 shirts. I'd have 8 shirts.
No,
I only had 4. So hold on. So you, this is what I'm saying. So I had 4 shirts. Yeah.
No, but remember, so I'm ironing. So I wash my shirts at the end of the week, and then I iron my shirts.
Oh, my mum would wash it as the week was going. So every time I got home, I put it in the
end of the week.
In the
washing every day.
You know what I mean?
Washing machine on every day.
No. But obviously, I guess my mum would wait till like every 2 or 3 days, and then she'll do the washing, and then you know what I'm saying?
Man didn't know.
What's on the washing machine every day? It's crazy.
No, Drift. Tell the truth. Did you have a dryer? You look like a type of person. You had a dryer.
No, I didn't have a
dryer. Don't lie. I know Drift had a dryer.
I have a dryer now. I didn't have a dryer growing
up. I didn't have
it. See, with the old, we had to do, we know to put it on the line outside, didn't it?
Yeah. My mum still does that now, bro. My mum will call me and be like, are you in 4D?
Can you take the clothes off the line?
Yeah. The clothes off the line. It's going to rain in a bit. I'm there cussing on the phone like, what are you doing it?
I'm telling you,
it depends how it goes. No, I've never had a dishwasher ever.
Yeah, I only got a dishwasher.
I've never moved into
this house.
I actually enjoy washing up because it gives you time to.
That will change, bro. When you get a dishwasher, that will change. I do.
No, I've been in scenarios where
I want to get a dishwasher though.
Yeah,
I do.
Like, me personally, I kind of like. I don't know. There's something that don't get me wrong. It can get annoying if you have like guests around and there's loads to wash up. But if you just clean up after yourself, I don't really think you need a dishwasher, to be honest.
I hear that. When you add the kids, though, bro, it's just it's mental warfare.
It's mandatory.
It's madness.
Maybe.
Mandatory.
Yeah, it's like it's different from that. You know,
rules. You had 8 shirts. I only had 4. I had 2 blazers. You had 1. It just depends. What you know what I mean? It just depends.
That's because shirts you wear every day. I know you wear the blazer every day, but I took my blazer off when I'm
shirts. Come on, we have to be real. We're in class, and then we're playing football and all that. You see, like you have to see the shirt neck, brother. Yeah, you have to change that shirt, bro.
No, that's why I get washed. That's what I'm saying. I had 2 pairs.
Yeah. There's no way man could ever sit there and say I used to wear the same shirt, blood.
Yeah, that was
mad. It's mad.
You just wear them. You wear the same trousers for like 2 days. Take them off, then they get washed, and you wear the other ones, and those are dry by the time. You know what I mean? And you just rotate it like that.
So you gotta be careful as well with the trouser thing as well, because going out to the field and that dark.
Yeah, I had 4 trousers, I think. But then I also
See,
had
so,
like,
hold on. So you lot think I was bougie for two blazers,
brother,
but
I
you had
never
more
shopped
trousers
in, you
and
shopped-
shirts?
I never
than me,
shopped in
bro.
M&S, bro. My stuff went from M&S. Let me
It's
make
not-
that
bro,
very clear.
M&S, you know, them luxury settings.
Yeah, but the quality is better. It lasts longer.
The most
No, I'm not saying it
expensive-
isn't. I'm not even
The
saying it's
most
not. It
expensive
definitely
thing
is.
I bought for myself was my wedding suit.
Yeah.
That's it. Like my wedding suit's the most expensive thing.
Yeah.
See, I would probably rent a wedding suit.
Nah, I bought mine. I actually
No,
have mine.
I hear where you're coming from, but I would probably rent a tuxedo for my wedding rather.
I don't even. Nah, yeah, I bought mine. I got mine made, to be fair. So
See, we all have our baller out moments. It is what
No,
it is.
that's
Man got a
one-
tailored
one-
suit. Come on, man.
once in a lifetime, bro. Literally once in a lifetime.
Fair
No,
enough.
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
Oh, man. Now I see how the other side live, man. Maybe one day. Shout out to Football Bloods TV. It says Sebesh from Football Bloods is kind of unwell at the moment, going with a lot of depression. Yeah, he told me his friend to actually turn on Kopish for him to feel better. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Fairs.
I mean, to be fair, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to AMD, says big up Kings. Here's one. This is the super chat. This isn't me speaking. One night, Sana Lathan, single caveat. Stevie G is manager or GTA releases tomorrow. Easy choice. Well, I'm happily married, so I'm taking Gerald as manager.
I'm good. Gerard can be the manager. I'm good.
Drew?
Did you just say I'm good? Gerard can be the manager.
Yep.
What about GTA? GTA releases tomorrow, Matt. That was one of the options.
No, because I just remember that Arnie Slot would still be here, even if GTA was released tomorrow.
Cool. Fairs. Yeah, I'm taking
Or
Gerald
is
as
the
manager.
caveat that there's another part that comes with Steven Gerrard being a manager? You just don't.
No. The caveat is you're single to be with Sana Lathan for one night. Steven Gerrard as manager and GTA releases tomorrow. What are you saying, Drew?
Okay. Me personally, I'll pick GTA gets released tomorrow.
Fairs. Sharif says Matt's kids
We'll
get
slot in.
£15 a day pocket money.
Never going to beat the allegations, am I? Flipping
No.
bro.
Stevie K says my first super chat, big up, very crazy and true story. I'm from Norway and I took my son to the final yesterday and I saw Goonally from this channel walking through North London. He walked from Wembley to Camden. He probably only took him about 3 steps to do.
Big up for your super chat as well. If it's your first one, big up, man.
Big up, man. I'm big up Gunali as well still.
Indeed, big up Goonally. And glad you enjoyed your first game as well. I was shocked as online he comes across as nothing like he's in person. Very cool man, and he bought us dinner. Raw.
Raw.
He never bought us dinner. We also lost our key, so he let us stay at his spare house in South London for what?
No, Steve, you gotta be bullshitting now.
I don't know.
I know Lee is a nice guy, but that seems a bit too extreme.
I'm gonna be real.
Nah, I think
Me,
he's telling the
I wanna-
truth, you know. I think he's telling the truth still. I think he is. I'm being serious.
I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
like we all know. That's why we always say to people when he's winding people up and stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get it,
obviously
but, like, in real life, Lee's blessed. That's what I'm saying.
Of course
like,
he's blessed. That's
Yeah.
mad. Listen,
Yeah,
that's
I
how
know,
I
but
let him man stay at his yard and he's only just met him.
Lee's proper, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's
fair
a
enough.
real man, them. Trust me.
I will say when I've ever been to a Liverpool Arsenal game and done fan cams and stuff out there, him and Hooks always been good to me, especially them two.
Yeah.
Obviously the
No,
AFTV
Lee's
lot
blessed,
always
man.
cool,
Lee's blessed.
but them two in particular have gone out their way to help, man. So always have respect and love for them too for doing that. All right.
Hey, man, stop being stupid. What's wrong with you, bro? Oh my days. No, I can't do that, bro. No, I can't do that, bro. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Oh, big up Lee. That's broski. That's broski, man.
Him man is a nut.
Him man is a maniac, bro. I swear down.
That's got me so
I know. I wasn't even gonna say anything, and I was like, no. The way he said it as well. I hate to break it to you, man.
We going up tonight. We going up tonight. We going up
Oh man.
No, but you could also flip it, and it could be like a hostile situation where next thing you know,
Well, you said you're a
getting
Liverpool
brought
fan,
in,
yeah?
bro.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Chill. Oh, man.
Man wakes up with no Achilles, bro. Crazy.
Big up Uncle Rod says, bun Arsenal and then batty fish friend with the water cologne. Uncle Rod something else, man. Big up Uncle Rod. Guys, subscribe to his channel. AMD says, Cal, bottled water helps the beard grow thicker. I know you're about to get bare Highland. I'm not buying Highland Spring again. I'm gonna be real. I'm not buying Highland unless Highland Spring sponsor us or anything. I ain't buying the water.
To be fair though, can I do you search up to do offers? Like I think you can get it for something like 90p and stuff.
In Costco. Still not cheaper than Costco. The only other water I drink, apart from Costco water, the only other water I drink is drip water, and that's because doing a little thing with them.
But remember, for the 90p, for 90p, that's the 1.5 liter though. That's a 1.5 liter
for 90 pence for one bottle.
For the yeah, but then you can also get a deal. I think it's £4.48 for 6.
Yeah, no.
I'll
go Costco and get 12 for that price or less. I'm good.
That's why you just need to go Amazon, bro. You get 4 bottles for £2.
I'll be honest.
I'll go Costco.
There's certain waters that
I'll get 12 bottles for £3 in Costco. Why am I going Amazon and
what's
Highland
the brand though?
He doesn't care. He doesn't. Drift. I can be honest. I'm a bit of a water connoisseur. There's certain waters that just I don't like.
Yeah, you know them waters you can tell this didn't really come from the mountain.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, I can't even lie, bro. Yeah. See, if I'm on holiday, I won't buy water if I don't know the brand, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Because you have to look there's a lot of there's certain things I look for. So if I won't even guarantee.
Big up Stevie Kai again says he is tall. I told everyone he's tall.
Yeah, bro.
S team, but a very cool man. Just wanted to shout him out. Any of you know what he does because he just had a random house for us. Also, shout out to my son on his birthday. Big up to your son, man. Big up to your son.
So Stevie, are you? It was true. He actually let you stay.
Yeah, but
yard.
Lee, no, but I don't kind of want to pry into his personal business.
Yeah. He works hard.
Yeah.
He does well. He's
No,
well.
I'm saying, like, to meet someone and let them stay in your house still feels like that's like even more kinder than I even thought he would. You know, like that's a big deal, you know.
Growing up
to meet someone on the same day and let them stay in your yard.
Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up. Man.
Shout out to YPPS says Drifty uses Evian as mouthwash. So that is tap water. You don't use that to rinse your mouth out after you brush your teeth.
No. I'll use tap water to wash and to brush my teeth.
Yeah. You're not gonna use bottled water. Yeah, that's mad.
I use bottled water if I'm abroad. If I'm abroad, I will.
Yeah, that's very different because you don't. Yeah, that's very. Yeah.
Hold on. So you would fill a bathtub with bottled water on holiday?
No. I'm talking about to brush my teeth.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Because you might get sick. Yeah.
100.
I thought you was talking about to wash. I was gonna say, hold on, man's calling me bougie. Man fills a bathtub with Evian.
This super chat is mental, you know.
Nah, definitely. KGFS TGC Matt has white tigers roaming in his orchard-filled avocado trees. He inspired the movie Coming to America. It's crazy.
Were you growing your own avocado tree?
You know?
YPPS says Drifty at the grocery store says you'll take crypto.
No, it's y'all take crypto.
Shout out to 2 Pixel. Hope you're well, brother. Says I get drift. I only drink Voslua.
I'm not too sure what water that is actually. I don't even know what that is.
Mountains.
We just call it Voss water.
Pause. That's a pause. That's a pause. 2 Pixel. I'm just gonna say it tastes like spring. I earn a good living as a solicitor. Life about to upgrade, bro. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. I'm just a little content creator from Croydon, bro.
No, you know what? 2 Pixels onto something. I'm being serious. Like this whole plastic in the water thing. Don't get me wrong. Like I didn't buy it, but I did consider it when I heard that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, credit card worth of plastic. That's
You know
a
it's mad.
lot, you know.
Drifty will talk about plastics in the war and all that, but we'll have biscuits and all that all day, bro. What are we doing there?
I've even cut that down, bro.
Then he'll
I've even
scream
cut
about health
that
is
down.
wealth, bro. No,
No, but I've cut that down. You lot know I'm on a sugar deficit. I've even cut that down. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I just came off of the weekend. So, you know, I did have my popcorn and whatnot. But like, I'm even stopping myself buying it now, guys. That's how good I'm getting. Like, I don't even buy it because if it's in the house, I'm gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that. You have to be disciplined.
So is this bad then? Buying a cooked chicken that lasts for 4 meals, and the cooked chicken's about £9. Is that bad? So it's about £2.20 a meal.
Oh.
So about £2.20 a meal. That's normal, right?
Yeah, it will last long, obviously, but you're probably better off just buying one and cooking it, and
yeah, bro,
it'll be save yourself like £4 or something.
Nah, because it's about £5.
Remember, you can buy a whole. Remember, you're talking about buttered sketch.
No. Fresh chicken's about £6, so I'm paying £3.
No, it's not,
£4.
bro.
You can get one for £4.
For about £4,
I'm not
say
gonna lie.
£4.59. Middle settings, but you got to remember.
You're
thinking about M&S.
I don't trust them after I watched a certain show. If it ain't a free-range chicken, I said
a free-range chicken, bro.
But bro, they do that in Lidl. What Drift? You don't do that in Lidl.
Free-range chicken.
Yes, bro. And it's good prices.
A whole duck costs £7, brother. Chicken's not gonna cost £6. Well,
I'm talking about in Waitrose.
Oh, that's why, bro.
You're never gonna beat the allegations.
That's why, bro.
I can't lie. I don't think I can go back to the other shops anymore. I don't think I can. I don't.
That's he's left the hood. He ain't never going back. You know. I hear it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just, you know what I mean. It is what it is, bro.
Oh man.
YPPS says Drifty kicking ball in Mason Marglias.
I don't even know that, bro.
I don't even know that.
That's me being real.
Yeah. In fact, I need to Google that because I need to know what that is.
It's gonna be some mad expensive.
Yeah, spell that for me.
Oh, Kyle just took off the screen. What was it?
Mason Margiela's.
Oh, look, it come up straight away. Oh, it's
when you probably type in Mason, in it.
Oh, it's a fashion designer. Shoes are about £1,000.
Oh, yeah. Big up the strap says Drift definitely had a full beard in year 6.
No.
Probably.
When did I grow? I think I had a beard around. I had a mustache at about 11. And then I don't think I had a full beard until I was about 17.
I want to say like around college times.
Like full, like could grow a beard like how I have now, about 17. But I had the little bum flop and then like the little chin thing around 11, 12, 13. And then,
Fierce.
What about you, Cal?
Nah. No, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that.
By the way, remember I told you, look, I watched that show about what they do with the chickens, which is why I'm very particular. When I was telling you, like, if you see brown spots on your chicken meat, what it is and all that. Remember, you do have to be careful with these things, you know. I'm telling you.
Obviously.
I hear it, but man's still here. Like, God willing, that man's wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
You have to be careful. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you do have to be careful.
But you also have to build your body up to be able to deal with bacteria and all that as well. You can't just be putting absolute perfection in your body all the time.
Of course, because that can make you ill as well. Yeah. But I don't want to be eating chicken that's been sitting in its own waste, and you know what I mean. Like, it's just
no, of course not. Jay says, why is Matt being funny with Drift when with Drift about his wardrobe luxury when he was on £5 a day at school?
I know, that's what I was saying. Like kettle calling the pot black, innit? You know what
I'm never gonna be the allegations, even though we cleared it up, but it's cool.
YPPS says Matt had his butler carry a second shoes. Drift wear Tom Ford to school is mental. I know Tom Ford only because of the Jay-Z songs. I know that's expensive.
Oh my!
I did have designer school bags though, but other than that, no.
Hold on, what? When you say designer school bags,
I'll cut you up, bro. bro.
No, but my mum used to be able to get a hookup.
What was the brands we're talking? Because I had a Nike or an Adidas. That's the most I had.
Same.
You're gonna say Tommy Hilfiger and all that.
No, don't say something that like.
No. Yeah, I did. I had a Hugo Boss bag. I had a
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss
in the 90s.
I had a Armani.
End the stream, Dave. Hugo Boss in the 90s is insane.
Calcani.
What? My first
Um,
two bags were no branded, by the way. Plain black.
No, but my mum used to be able to get a hookup price wise, so like it wasn't like full price.
My first two bags
and them
were plain
I would
black
be
bags.
gassed if it was Nike. I remember my first one was like
No, I don't get me
bag.
wrong. I used to be gassed, especially the Hugo Boss bag. I was definitely happy about it for sure.
My first two bags were plain branded. Then my third one was a night bag because my brother bought it and didn't want to use it anymore.
Yeah.
But I said I got a hookup.
Boss.
My mum used to get a hookup, so like it wasn't.
You know,
like
I've
she had
never
to pay
owned a
full
Hugo.
price.
I've never owned any Hugo Boss in my life. Never.
That's my favorite designer.
Of course it is.
I
You probably got it on
I might,
speed
but
dial, innit?
no, but a present, a Hugo Boss T-shirt, I think. Yeah,
Stevie's got a couple Hugo Boss T-shirts he got for Christmas.
Hugo Boss T-shirt. Yeah, but I've never had like no Hugo Boss hoodie and things like that. I've never really. That's not really my thing anyway. But
Shout out to Princess Amuda for becoming a member. Big up Monkey King says yes, Kopish. Big up Monkey King. It's been a while.
It's been
man.
a minute,
Hope you're
bro.
well.
Big up yourself, G.
big up. It's been a minute, bro.
AMD says, nah, bro. The caveat is if you were single, can't swerve the options like a politician. Easier. Near long Steve. Near long Steve. Near long Stevie G or slot gone tomorrow. If I'm single, as in single.
As in you're not married, bro.
As in alternate universe, you haven't got a family. You're just a single man.
Yeah. No. I still want my family. I still want my kids.
No, we're just talking about fantasy world, bro.
Charles, like you're not taking it all. You're not taking everything.
I'm taking my kids away. You know, I'm single.
Oh, fair enough.
We gotta get rid of. Oh, I'm getting rid of slot. Bro.
Yeah, I still got Gerard as manager.
I'm getting rid of slot, bro.
I better not make a wrong move for the rest of our lives. I swear to God, I will hold that against her. I'll hold that against her. Nia.
Bro, man bit the lip, you know. That was control.
That's the real answer right there. I can't even lie, Carl. Yeah.
Nia's mad, you know.
Right, Jammer was like, yeah, Cal, I'll let you know all about what it's like to be with me.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah, nah, Carl biting the lip is crazy. They got you.
Yeah,
still.
I know. We're here now. But
Got your ass.
They got you.
Perfect use of that video.
Yeah, when we was put the stream, was gonna be joking. I swear down, bro.
No, that was elite. Still, that was elite.
Oh my days.
Big up Jamrock says, I'm 100% with Drift on the water and the plastic. Do you know what? I will look into it.
Do you know what it is, Jamrock? Let me know if there's any other brands, because the only brand I know that do it in a glass bottle is the Voss. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not paying. Let me tell you how much it actually costs.
I know how much it is. I walked past it in Tesco, bro. It's not even a litre you get in it. It's 750ml as well.
Yeah,
Right,
I
so
know what
you
you're talking
could-
about.
you-
I've never
you
bought
on-
that. I've just thought that's, and I understand it, but I can't. Them prices there.
On Amazon, a 24 pack of 500 ml per bottle is £21.
Oh, no.
Flipping heck.
Did I tell you how I know about the prices? Alonso was running in Tesco once, and I thought she was going to run into the shelf. And I grabbed her, and then I saw the bottle and I saw the price. I said, "Rah, she had knocked this over. Her mum would be."
Yeah.
Oh, She'd be getting
that's
a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
trouble at 2 years old.
I was
bro.
tempted, but I didn't because I'm not gonna lie. £21 for water
For
is
water, even when you
crazy.
break it down, just say like
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
And I know
crazy.
it's probably
Yeah,
healthier,
yeah.
obviously glass bottle, but still.
Yeah, no, I hear
Christ.
it. I hear it. And you know what
Yeah.
I've made sure I do now as well? You know, you have to make sure because where the light shines in through my window, sometimes
Yeah. That's one thing. So I've got
it will so I realized I've even got to move where so now I put the
Yeah.
water down on the floor because I used to have it on the counter and then
And
I
then it
realized
heats up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, now I put my water is like, so the water that we drink is in the cupboard, and then the water I get for like spare or the ones that run out, they go in the front shed where it's all closed off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I even realized like you can't even let it press against your fridge because the fridge gets warm and you don't realize.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
That's one thing is an absolute no. So even like if I have a bottle of water in the car, I'll put something over it. I'll cover it over with like a towel or something like that.
Yeah, because if not, that
Like
bottle's
the sponge,
getting
yeah.
Because warm water is disgusting.
No, it's not even about it being warm. It's it's
That's
the
what activates
sun rays
the plastic.
Yeah, it erodes the plastic.
That's true as well. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, boys, you guys got anything coming up on your channels over the next 24 hours?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a weekend reflection video. I'll be dropping in the morning. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah,
tomorrow, keep an eye.
Some of these international games I will be covering as well. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel and yeah, man. And big up to everyone who joined over the weekend as well. It was a good weekend. A very good weekend.
It was indeed. Actually, no, it wasn't.
No,
Liverpool lost. It wasn't.
Hold on. Jamrock's
shit
replied
weekend,
go to see straight away. I know how bougie Jamrock is. Whole Foods.
As I said, they sell filtered water, fill up.
Fair dues.
That's fair.
No, but yeah, I said, and you also put it's a normal thing. Whole Foods is bougie. I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive in there.
I'll be dropping a couple of videos tomorrow. I'm gonna do a recap of UFC London and a little vlog and speak about that, and then also
I let the people know about that as well, man. Big Cal, you lot don't know. Cal's making moves, man.
Covering
Cal was in the splash zone. Pause.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It was good. Got treated like being in the media section is a very different experience. As going as like a spectator or fan, like get treated well. The security,
go back now, isn't it?
No, I'm not looking to go back. I'm looking to go forward with it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Because remember when me and Matt was letting you know, once you're in the executive suite, it's like you can't go watch it in a normal.
Once again, I wasn't in the executive suite. I want to make that clear. I was behind the scenes with the media, where you get told where you can and can't walk.
No, but having front row seats to the event is.
I never had front row seats.
Oh, okay.
No, UFC don't play that.
When you did interviews, though, you was quite...
I never had
when you was doing interviews, though, how far back was you sitting when you doing interviews? Like,
so,
or when you asked the question, shall we say?
He wasn't at the front, Matt. He wasn't at the front.
No, not in the arena. We were quite. We had good seats, so you could see everything clearly, but we weren't close to the front.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about when you done like when they done like the media stuff. When you had to ask
two tables back.
Okay. And how many tables were there altogether? Just out of interest.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in a row.
6, and you was only 2 tables back. I hear it.
But the room wasn't completely full, so we could kind of pick and choose where we sat.
Okay, cool.
But like and obviously like fighters are walking in and out of the room, so you can actually chat to the fighters if they're all right to chat to the fighters. So the only person we couldn't go near is Dana. Like Dana and Hunter Campbell it was a shut off. When Dana walked in, because no one knew Dana was there. So when he walked into the room, we were all chatting and I was starting to pack my stuff up. Dana walked into the room. I had to get all my camera equipment back out, start recording and all that. Someone asked him a question and I literally saw him sort of glance to his PA. She just walked to the front mid-question, was like, one more question, that's it. Like,
when he walked in, bro, you should have went, Dana.
For real.
Then his security guard just literally just walked towards where he was sitting, was like, yeah, let's go. And that was it. Like, but no, it's a good experience, man. Good experience. Met some good people as well. So we'll see what comes of it in the future.
No, that was big, man. Sick. That was big.
Jamrock says, I buy alkaline water, reverse osmosis water.
Big up, Jamrock. I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out.
It's $1.12 for a gallon of alkaline water and $92. That seems all right actually for gallons.
It does. I mean, I don't know what a gallon is. We don't do gallons in England, so I'm not
gallon's
sure.
More than a liter and a half, bro.
Oh, it is a gallon. Oh, right there, that is quite good then.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And that comes. Does that come in a glass bottle then?
Yeah, Imran, I'll be real with you. If I ever met Misha, I'm not putting you on the phone to her, bro. I'm going to get arrested for the stuff that you might say.
100%, bro.
Or I might just get punched up for the stuff that you say. So either way, it's not going to be a good situation.
Imagine if Misha ever could win. This is Imran chatting every stream, you know. We got Imran, blood.
No,
when's Mackenzie's next event?
No idea.
What, Mackenzie Dern?
I'm always professional.
No, is that her surname? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I'd always be professional.
No, of course you would. No, of course.
But why would you not be professional, though?
I just want to make it clear so there's no rumors or anything.
I'll be professional as well. What do you mean? Why say it like that, Cal?
I just want to make it clear.
Was Nina there? Nina Drama, whatever her name is.
Not that I know of. I didn't see her.
Okay.
But she wouldn't have been in the same section as us.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There was like we were in the media room. And we
Jambo. Cool, big up, bro.
But there was also a section of media who were cage side. So when I did Bellator, I was cage side.
Yeah.
That was fine. But UFC, it's only selected media who get cage side. So that would have been Nina, like Adam Catterall and Nick Pete. Even they were in the media room when I got there. But like as soon as the event started, like people came and got them. Were like, yeah, we got your seats out by cage side, and I was just like, cool. There's still levels to it.
You going to when's the next? Well,
next one's probably not going to be until like July, September time. That'll be in Manchester. I'm aiming to get to that, but I want to get to the Chisora Wilder fight as well. Hopefully,
fair.
So yeah, a lot of work to do.
Keep it up, man.
Trust me, bro.
I'll try to.
Big at Imran. He said, what did he say? He said, I'll be professional, Cal. You can trust me. I got you.
I don't trust you when it
That's
comes
Imran's favorite line, you know. I got you, bro.
Yeah. Have you noticed?
Imran. Whenever Imran says, I got you, bro.
You're about to hold some gunshot. That's what.
Yeah.
Big at Imran. Nah, Imran's too funny, bro. He always says that line. I got you, bro.
But look, people, we are going to wrap up there. Keep an eye on the notification, but switch the notification bell. Keep an eye on notifications and online as well for when we'll drop in shows and all that. So you'll know what's coming out over the international break. Obviously, Drift's going to be releasing a show on his channel. Matt's going to be potentially doing something tomorrow. Got something on my channel. So make sure.
And some watch alongs as well. Maybe, this week, because I don't know. I need to check the games, but
yeah.
Did you vlog it, Cal, or were you too busy to be able to?
No, I've got content coming out my ears, bro. That's why I haven't been able to get anything out yet. Because remember, so I did the whole week. So Wednesday, met Anthony Hernandez and Lonnie Kavanagh and the boxer Callum Walsh and did interviews with them. Thursday did the media day with all the fighters. Friday did the ceremonial weigh-ins and the Q&A with Arnold Allen and Lonnie Kavanagh, and then did the fights on Saturday. So I've got plus like met Marab as well. So I've got a bunch of content.
Cold Marab, you know. Cold.
John Silver, I met John Silver out back as well. Like he was randomly walking around the hotel, and I got to interview him as well. So, right, these guys are just built different, bro. When you see the size of like John Silver's fist and stuff like that, it's like you see why he's knocking people out. It's just ridiculous. Like he's just like the guys. They're small. Like Marab is small. Like when you see me standing next to him, again I'm 6'1", so I'm not short, but Marab's small. I would have no chance in hell at doing anything to this guy. It'd be a dark day if we had a fight.
Yeah, but that's what these men do for a living. That's their thing, innit?
Yeah, I know, but remember, you think of fighters, they're larger than life. Like Marab is a normal looking guy.
Yeah, but that's why these UFC guys are so dangerous in society, bro. Because have you not seen that clip where the guy tried to hide his face because he's a proper fighter, but then in the end, I can't remember where he's from. I think he was he Latino? But anyway, like some guy, they'd done him something, like slapped him in his face or something like that. And then he took his girl home and came back and then beat the guy up. Have you lot not seen the footage of it? But he came back with a like balaclava on because he didn't want people to know he's a professional fighter. But like the guy was like 3 times bigger than him.
Yeah.
But once you know how to fight, it don't really matter whether the guy, you know what I'm saying? It really don't. Like the guy was like heavyweight and he must have been like welterweight, maybe not even welter. Like the size difference was massive. He punched him up. You know what I mean? So if you're a trained fighter, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not even like even if you're a little bit of training, like it's just different. Like it's just different. Jamrock, what belt are you in your fighting style? I wouldn't say I have a fighting style. So go up to green belt level in jiu-jitsu, and then Muay Thai and all that. You don't do belts in those stuff, so you just go there and get your ass kicked pretty much. But just survive. That's
the only thing I would do. I would change about my life if I could go back to being a teenager again. I'd learn not taekwondo, Muay Thai.
Yeah, that's obviously Stevie and Robbie do. Well, Stevie does jiu-jitsu and all that. So,
and don't get me wrong, I do remember being in the kickboxing gym and being told if I don't like pain, and go home. So I'd have to retrain my brain because I did go kickboxing and I saw him kick the thing with his shin, and he was like, "Yeah, we have to do that in the first session." I was like, "Yeah, fuck this." No,
I've seen some dark things in some gyms. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
in the first session, you know,
don't like pain, go home, and he wanted us to kick the wood with our shin on the first session. I said, "I'm going home. I ain't got time for this shit." So maybe it would take a lot for me to like.
One of my closest friends, like he's pretty much family. He trains me in Muay Thai, and when I go there, the first time I went to his gym where he trains now, I got there to do a session, and he was just like, "Put your stuff over there. Trainers go over there, and that's the throw up bin. You might need that later."
Imagine that's the throw up bin, you know.
He said, "Don't throw up in any other." He said, "That's the throw up bin. If you might need it later."
See what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's real.
Maybe I would have done judo or something.
Imagine. So we were doing pad work. So obviously he's got the stomach thing that protects his.
Yeah.
To be fair, he doesn't really need it because I can't actually hurt him, and he's obviously got pads and all that. So going at the pads. So he's basically was like, "Look, we're gonna do situation based sparring now, innit? So I'm gonna attack you. You got to dodge and you got to hit with the counter, and you got to step off, create the angles, a step off center line." He went for a right, ducked, came through, and I missed the pad and hit him in his face. This is my brethren. We've grown up together. So I've grabbed him. I'm like, "Bro, you're right. I'm sorry." And he's just like, "Oh, that didn't hurt. Let's go." Do you know how much of a dickhead I felt? What do you mean that didn't hurt? Like, I spun your jaw just then. And what do you mean that didn't hurt? And you're just like, no, continue.
No, remember, because of his fighter mentality, he's not going to let you know it hurt, even if it did.
Brother, no, but he smiled. He's just like, "Come on, that didn't hurt."
Yeah. Well, you've got to be a different type of person to be a fighter anyway.
No, I hit him clean, bro. Not that I purposely did it, but I put enough on it that it should have rocked.
There was enough purpose where it should have been a problem, or
he should have been like, "How careful?" Or he laughed, he giggled. Like that's what I would do to Stevie. He giggled at me. I'm a grown man. He giggled at me.
Like, I hear it.
Then proceeded to walk me down. Like fighters are dickheads, bro. I'm just gonna be real. Fighters are dickheads, man. But I also rate it. But yeah, literally, said you're a weakling. That's what he said to me. With that giggle, he said, "Yeah, you're a friend and family, but I don't rate your stand-up game at all. You're a little man." So is what it is. Yeah, people, look, I'm gonna wrap up there. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm gonna be heading over to Monty's channel for a little bit now, so make sure you join us over there. Let me redirect it. Actually, bear me a sec. God only knows what we're gonna say over there.
Yeah, I'm interested to how it's gonna go over there.
Excuse me.
Bless or not?
Blessings.
Bless you, my bro. Yeah, no, man. Big up Monts. I'll be directing to you now, bro.
Indeed. So people, join me over there. Till we see you again, people. Enough love to you all. Stay safe, stay blessed. Be Kopish, right, people. Take care.
Peace.